something that I could like throw a person.
You just gotta warn us ahead of time.
There's people through windows and shit all the time.
I thought I was gonna be late.
Pick up telekinesis
Because
right?
on the way home from work, I was like,
Problem
"Hi,
solved.
I'm McDonald's."
Yeah, no.
Well, I
that's
picked
true.
it up for you, and then while you're on your way home, and I can be back before you even get home, and I can still be on time. No, we shouldn't eat out. Gets home, will you go get McDonald's? Like, no, I'm gonna be late. Like, that wasn't even that I cared about being 10 minutes late. I was just like, I offered to go get it,
Right.
so I wouldn't be late.
This already had happened.
Like, if you came home and said, I kind of want McDonald's, you want to grab it? Okay, it'll put me like 5-10 minutes late. No big deal. But I offered to go get it. You could.
Right.
Today, my wonderfully sexy wife is not feeling up to her 100% self, so we still wanted to play. I offered to be a proxy for her for today. I'm going to sit on the side and throw monsters at you in a dungeon designed to throw monsters at you. Don't take offense to it, because I'm not planning on taking over Rachel's campaign in any way, size, shape, or form. She's just giving me a free to finish out this level, so she's taking my space on the player side of the table, and I'm taking hers on this side.
Okay.
Well, then I hope that's okay with everybody.
I suppose.
That's fine.
Unacceptable.
9999.
Are we calling 1900 on the count?
Whoa. That actually
Yeah,
What did?
I took it way over the top.
totally
Jeez,
missed
Sam.
that. Oh my god, yeah, that was totally Sam.
I apologize.
Do you?
Okay.
I do.
I don't know, that was broadcast. It was very lovely.
It was a great reminder to call my mother. Hey, call your mothers. Right
Is
now.
the audio on?
What's that?
Is the audio on?
Yeah, the audio is
Uh-oh.
That's good.
Yes.
Nah, that's bad.
Yeah,
As I'm making everything fall on the table.
it's okay.
That's fine.
It's the beginning.
There's in my mind.
It's alright.
I haven't even
It's
changed
okay.
all of my work clothes.
So, yes, Dungeon
This is
Masters.
so bad.
I lost all my characters because I made new ones for D&D
That's how much I've
Saturday.
been working on this character that I have not even changed out my work clothes.
I'll find
Go
it.
change your workload while I figure out how to work you in.
Yeah, you got
I don't
time.
know.
I'm going to. I just want to make sure I'm
Hello!
I've been falling for 30 minutes now. I love that. It's my favorite thing.
So I believe that we decided to take a break in the room in which we finally defeated
Sounds legit.
Rex
I
the
already
Hammer
stopped you.
Yes.
and the whole whatever spiel
You could
that
put it on
was.
buzz.
What was that?
So smart.
It's a bunch of things. I actually have it written down somewhere. Oh, look, let me get my player's notes.
I can tell you
And
too.
our
Rex the Hammer and a Mezzaloth.
and
that's
our,
right.
Nothics.
our fun
Mezzaloth
friend
kinda-
decided to vanish into the ether, right?
I kicked our butt with the
I
Mezzaloth. I'm sorry, what was
I
that?
said our one friend decided to
Turn into a
disappear.
corpse.
I
He
don't
didn't disappear, he just slumped to the ground.
we
With
didn't.
vacant
My job
eyes.
is done here.
We
Flump.
we didn't rest though, 'cause I said that we were gonna level up at long rest on my notes, which means
Yes.
that we didn't level up. Oh, no, we didn't take a
Yeah.
long rest.
You made a point
You
of
guys didn't
you made a
Realize
point.
that you've jumped in the middle of me being able to level up my character.
You're welcome.
What?
Cole would
Princess
level up.
Buttercup.
Everybody would level up.
I wouldn't.
Oh.
I will.
Oh yeah. No.
Who am
Are
I
we
right now?
not?
I'm only 5.
Okay, but one of the deals was is if I took this side of the table, you would take how much experience points I had.
You
On
are
that side of
him
the
right
table,
now. You're just a
so-
different person
Yeah.
of him. You are a separate identity. You're like
As I say, is
So,
there like a spell that can
I
turn
had
somebody into somebody else?
Dissociative personality
I
Yes.
had
disorder?
15,280
Yeah, it
experience points written on it, Cole.
Yes.
Which is enough to be level 6, I believe.
I haven't had my character sheet all week, so I haven't gone through what I.
Is it?
sorry. I
Alright.
could have given it to you on Saturday, but
Did anybody else
That's a nip.
still need to
Holy
level up?
hell, it is.
I need to level
Hey,
up.
Matt.
But we have to level up at long rest anyway.
Alright.
So yeah, wow.
Alright, so you guys are in the room with
Mr.
the
Mezzo.
body. Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
How dissipated? He's just gone, right?
He went flump.
Health.
Health? No, yeah, he just slumped down
Yeah.
to the ground.
He's no longer an option.
Right, he's literally half laying on top of Rex the Hand.
Does he... Can I poke at him, see if he's alive at all? I'm assuming he's just super dead.
What are you using?
My spear that I don't have. Hold on.
Okay.
My...
Then no, you can't use your spear to poke him.
My rapier.
Your
I'm
rapier?
pretty sure I remember him saying something like it was a pleasure to serve with you guys or something.
Yeah, you know,
Sure.
That's exactly what
it's,
happened.
the corpse is still, it's
Okay.
still moving.
I'm gonna...
It's starting to smell, in fact. Looking at it, do an investigation.
Sure. Oh, I don't have any dice out.
I don't know my dice tower.
That's a good idea.
Nothing's happening right now. you
I don't
guys.
have pink eye.
This one. Ooh,
Well, actually,
investigation.
Yeah.
So good. 24.
The rate of decomposition on this corpse is accelerated quite a
Of
bit.
course.
Because you have a feeling that whatever magic was keeping him here is gone, and so the corpse is going to rot really fast.
Yeah, so you can call me a terrible person, but I kind of want to see what he has on him.
He's got the chainmail that you guys bought him,
Right,
and his fists.
right. We should probably... Do we want to take back that chainmail that we bought him, folks? For the
It's-
gobble market, or...
Like, in the 10 minutes that you guys have been in the room, it's already
One more
kinda
thing to
like
add to the insurance
sticky
claim.
with the decomposition.
We can clean it off.
Just right.
That's disgusting. Should I be leveling up or should I wait?
Well, if nobody else is leveling up, then you should wait.
No, that's fine. I'm just asking because
should wait.
I'm waiting to be introduced.
I was
I'll let
specifically
you know.
told at the very end of the live stream
Yes.
that we were not taking a long rest and do not level
Right.
up my character.
You have to look at your other dungeon master on it, like I said, proxy.
Can I attempt a religion roll to know whether or not Joaquin accepts cremations?
Sure, absolutely.
Who?
I had a heart-to-heart conversation with Paul over cards.
How did you have...
When you guys were sleeping in the Gobbo room, I was talking with Paul,
Inspiration died.
and
Okay.
he had divulged that he formally served
Alright.
Joaquin.
Go.
For Brendan, I'm fine.
It just sounded
Go
like you
for it.
said Joaquin.
Yeah,
That's what
Joaquin,
it
the
says.
god of the
It's Joaquin.
banking and stuff.
I'm being so loud right now.
Sorry.
Okay, it's fine.
Sorry,
I don't
that
know. I am.
14
Impressive
total.
remembering.
14.
Joaquin!
Cremation is part of the religion, not necessarily practiced by most priests, but in this situation would probably be the best you could do.
Okay, I'd like to offer it to the group. I think that Health was a pretty stand-up guy in helping us out.
Yeah.
We should cremate him rather than let his remains desiccate.
Although they seem to be
Here.
really rapidly doing that, but
That
sure.
might
Burn it fast!
That might help with the smell.
Cole
make a-
will come over and he'll hold his hands over the body like this. Just say when.
When.
When
Thank you, Health, for your time with us.
Oh my god, I just made myself doing that.
We appreciate you. I'm sorry to see you go so
Let's see.
quickly.
What is Cole's performance on the speech?
He was just burning. I was giving the speech.
Let's see. Performance. Yeah. Oh, that's a
Chang ain't nothing to
19. It's a
fuck
really good speech.
So good. I'm so moved.
Well, he was dead once, then he was really pissed off, and now he's dead again. But not so mad this time. Thanks, South, for punching things and taking all those hits so we didn't fucking die down here where we shouldn't be. Speaking
miss
of
you,
which,
buddy.
I really need to go back to the Yawning Portal and buy some ink. I've got these 2 spell books that we found down here. So,
Are you wanting to go all the way alone, or?
I'd be fine.
All right. Well, we're not
I'll
going
be
to
fine.
stay here and wait for you, so you'll
That's
catch
fine. I'll
up
catch
to
up.
us.
It'll
Yeah.
be fine. I'll catch up.
We might even go down to the next level. We won't go to level 4, I promise.
Don't worry, I'll find you.
If you run into Gobos, special passphrase is Briark.
Oh, I remember.
Have you told the gobos that?
No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. No problem. Cole will wander off.
Bye, Cole. See you later.
Collect money on debts.
You nuts?
Absolutely.
There was some bets. You're a pretty loquacious person. Tell them that we died so you can collect on it, but not really.
Oh, what?
I'll take that.
Loquacious. That was such a big word for you.
Oh, we
That's
found
true.
you down here. We all have prices on us whether we live or die.
So I kill you, then go upstairs and get money.
Yeah, I don't know how they take the gobos.
No. That wasn't on you.
Yeah. I go upstairs, say your dad collects money?
No.
I don't know if they would trust gobos.
You had
As you all are standing there,
better mouth words.
you know, gathered around the burning corpse of your friend, you
And
notice
Illinois.
someone in the room kind of standing, leaning against the wall, just watching the wall.
Who is much wow?
A male tiefling
Yep.
standing there. Very, very fine clothes, kind of like leaning up against the wall.
What are you doing down here?
What's the name of that item that I... The
The one that changes
The
your
one
face
that's
or the
on
one
Oog?
that burns?
No, not that one. The other one.
The hat of prettiness.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, is that the name of it?
as far as you know.
That's your name for
Well, I
it.
was going to look it up to make sure I understood the effects.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have that information. So right now, it's a hat of prettiness.
Sure.
Yeah, you can look it up later.
So I don't look like a gobbo.
It makes you look like a
Gorgeous.
Humanoid?
blonde-haired, blue-eyed humanoid.
Okay.
Sorry, Nazi.
Yes.
I've got it on. I don't know.
It's the
I put it
Nazi
on because you have the other hat.
It's the Nazi hat.
It really is the Nazi hat. No, I'm not joking.
That's really
Aryan?
different.
Not Nazi?
So,
What?
Aryan?
for the record, not everybody who's blue-eyed and blonde-haired is
You know, like
Nazi.
I know,
the
my
Norse.
brother's not a
That's
Nazi.
my normal color.
That's why you changed it.
My brother is flamboyantly gay and blonde hair and blue eyed. I know.
Beautiful.
But
But,
gay.
gay.
You went there. Jesus.
Yep.
Thank you for that stunning visual, Sam. Okay.
Welcome back. Hey,
Oh,
what's your
my
name?
brother.
Why are you down here? What are you doing? Why are you so fancy? What's happening? I don't know. Am I like this?
Do you always
Veda,
have so
you
many
talk
questions?
too much.
Samuel, the item, in case you want to
I
know,
don't know who I am right
the
now.
item is called a circlet of human perfection.
Circlet of human perfection.
That is
The Nazi home.
Exactly.
That's why.
Glad I'm
Only
glad I'm-
humanoids.
This is getting demonetized, you guys.
Okay, only humanoids can attune to it. The circlet transforms its attuned wearer to an attractive human of average height and weight.
At least I'm attractive.
The circlet chooses the physical characteristics of the form, such as age, gender, skin color, hair color, and voice, except for size. The wearer's statistics and racial traits don't change, nor do the items worn or carried by the wearer. Removing the circlet ends the effect. So you look like a very dapper goblin.
Human.
So I've
That's
grown
No, he
blonde
looks
hair.
like a very dapper goblin. So it's black hair. It hasn't changed to blonde. It is black, flowy, long, like Fabio hair.
But the other goblin looked like a blonde.
The other goblin is
blue-eyed
different.
Human.
I'm changing it.
You don't get that.
I might walk
power
through a
right
door
now.
and it could
Literally
change
says-
again.
No. The circlet chooses the physical characteristics of the form, such as age, gender, and skin color,
Right.
and hair color. So it is making
Didn't
him
it say
look
human
like,
though? At the beginning?
Humanoid.
It
Yeah.
says it can make you look. It transforms its attuned wearer into an attractive human.
Right.
Yeah.
It chooses,
Human.
so your skin color is still green though.
So I'm an attractive
Yes,
green
I am
human.
human.
That's not an attractive human, though.
To him,
Now, I am an attractive green human, damn it.
yes, he's an attractive green
You
human.
continue to
Alright.
think that, pink guy.
All green humans are attractive.
I haven't seen myself. I don't know what's happened. I just put on the
Alright.
hat.
Anyway,
We're just used to you looking kind of weird. I don't
It
talk
does
this
not
much usually.
improve eloquence in any form
No.
or
Now I
fashion.
do.
all right.
I do
so
put on new identities like clothes, so.
You
you're
guys
good now.
do have a new person. And what'd you say when they said who you
Didn't
didn't
answer any of my questions.
She didn't.
He didn't.
He,
He didn't.
and then I told Vita she was asking too many questions and scaring the person off, so
Wait,
it's a bit.
Okay, so you can answer the question.
Who are you?
Unlikely.
What are you doing here? Why are you so fancy? What's happening?
Vita, what did I say? You're so rude.
Just tell him Cole sent you.
It's cool.
You need to learn how to.
You two know each other.
I like to live dangerously.
Don't worry.
Speak up.
Welcome to the group. We also like to live dangerously.
Wait, she's here for free?
For free? For free?
Yeah.
What mean?
I mean, you're here for
It's
free.
just- No, I got paid.
Who paid you?
Tall one.
Oh, he'll pay you when he comes back. He'll pay you when he comes back. What, do you have a quest down here? Do you want to join our band of adventurers?
We won't kill you, I swear.
Deception.
Follow around in case you get killed.
Okay, sure. Why would you do
Well,
that?
we might, but only if it benefits the group.
Or are you trying to kill Pink Eye? Then
Buttercup.
make you short like me.
The bodies have mostly burned down. There is at the side of it a small pouch that looks like it kind of survived some of the fire.
I want to. Is it still? There's still fire, like embers
there's no
around
actual
it.
burning fire right now.
So can I reach and grab the pouch without burning myself?
Yes, yeah, you can.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I wanna.
Open it up.
Yes.
Okay. You can tell that it had 13 gold pieces in it. And there seems to be some sort of a vial.
Can I make out any characteristics about this vial?
Do an investigation.
Not bad. 21.
The sweet scent of the liquid inside will lead you to believe that this is a potion of healing.
Ooh.
Can
Sweet. You
Can you tell how-
pieces?
And that.
you tell how healy this Healy potion is from your smell?
You would know that it was just a regular run-of-the-mill healing potion.
Yeah, sure.
2d4 plus 2 for specifics if
Yeah.
if you want to know.
I mean, yeah.
Do you have any sharpening pencils?
Yeah.
I want to hand some of this gold off to my compadres.
Ooh.
I'm gonna give 2
Appears
gold.
as though you've been role-playing Buttercup wrong.
Apparently, I was
No.
incorrect. No,
No, I told her
you
to.
backed me up on that one.
No, I
Yeah.
backed her up on that one. No, I got caught the last time. I decided to try to keep it for myself.
Character development. Oh.
No, this is just building good faith. So the next time
Okay.
you're less suspicious.
Next time you let your guard down. This is.
All right.
Wow.
Insight. 16.
There seems to be a motivation.
Ted.
Although you're not sure what.
I give 4 golds. So there's 13 gold. There's 5 of us. So that's 2 gold apiece with 3 left over.
Party treasure.
I will give an extra piece to Veda. And an extra piece to Pink Eye. And an extra piece to
Our new friend?
3 gold
Aw.
for you.
Ooh.
I gotta keep the Goblin King on my
You?
side.
What are you laughing at?
You got 2 gold.
Oh, I thought you were laughing at something
Oh.
behind me.
My math's wrong.
Oh, yeah, no, that too.
Yeah, can I desecrate Rex the
And
Hammer's
then
body as I think that he's the
healing
most worthless
potion.
foe we've encountered? Like,
Just-
stomp his skull into dust?
I think that because he
Was slumped
Hal was-
underneath. Yeah,
yeah.
no, they both burned.
the pyre would have taken
Ah,
out
darn it.
both unless somebody has a.
I mean, you could piss on the
Um,
ashes.
I don't want to piss on Hal's ashes. That would be.
I can separate the ashes
So you're
somehow.
looking at the pile of 2 bird bodies mangled together, and you can figure out which one would be Rex the Hammer's skull. Sure, you can stomp on it and crush it.
Well, I mean, what's left of it?
You!
Because it kind
Where?
of
It wasn't
The
like-
dumbest
it wasn't
named
super
enemy!
You know,
You didn't
I wanna
even
hardcore.
use
I want
a hammer!
to take a pouch I
One
have
day
and
you'll earn a
scoop
name.
up some of
That's
Hal,
as cool as his was.
ashes and stick it
I mean,
in.
not cool, terrible.
Okay, you have a pouch of dead ash.
Just cause I want something to remember him by.
I'm gonna like
Are you going to make a
Hazel
wish on
roll
it?
it.
Oh my.
Super random. Sure.
Just the 13 gold and the healing potion, correct?
That's the only thing that seems to have survived the fire.
That's what
Was there
that.
more before
You
the fire?
can
Dang it.
tell the remains of his backpack where his body was, and so you have a feeling that
It's all burnt.
yeah, whatever in there is burned up.
Oh my.
Did Rex the Hammer even possess a hammer in any of his equipment? Can we
You
see
didn't
the
see it,
burnt
no.
remains?
Maybe it wasn't a weapon.
You didn't see anything.
Maybe he was Rex
Okay,
the Hammer
Captain
for
Hammer.
a different reason.
You mean the black hammer? What?
Yeah, that's
Have
what I
you
was
never-
trying to get to without saying
No,
the
I get
keyword.
that. You've never
Have
seen
an invisible
You've
hammer?
never seen Ride Along with Kevin Hart? He calls himself the Black Hammer.
Oh, I have
for his
not seen
gamer
it
tag.
recently enough to recognize the...
Dr. Horrible thing on
He
walk.
did have a hammer, you just couldn't see it. And it wasn't invisible. It was in his trousers.
With a small
It
hammer.
seems like a bad place to keep a hammer.
Oh, you
Low intelligence high five.
I'm soda out of my notes.
I'm seriously.
You like
second
said that
guessing.
right as I was taking a sip.
How much of a family show is this?
Not.
None at all.
I'll tell you later.
I'm fairly certain we established that on day one.
I was just making sure. It's been 9 sessions, so
Did you write down
Has it
inspiration?
really
I'm
been
serious.
9 sessions?
we're on session 9 currently.
Sweet.
I know. Okay. We're only on level 2.
Right. Where are we? I kind
A
of.
big dark room in which you found Rex the Hammer.
No
There was a,
person. What
there's
do I
a,
call you?
Lucifer Morningstar.
Lucifer Morningstar?
Yes.
Do you use a morning star?
No.
Then he's gonna hate you.
That's something different.
There's room for improvement. Here's a goal towards improving your personalness.
You can
There
get
is
a morning
a,
star one day.
There's a lit lantern in the middle of the room.
Oh, good, I can see.
There's also mine carts littered around.
Is there anything in the minecarts?
No, there's nothing in the mine
I thought there
cart.
was copper.
That was a different set of minecarts.
Yes.
That's right.
Both back.
It's a large, very, very large room. It's well over 70 feet wide by 70 feet long. Huge
Yeah.
arch ceiling.
The lantern was lit.
There's no other way out of this room other than the way you came in.
Are you sure? Has it been under an hour since, 24
How
hours?
safe do we feel in this room? Like if we were to close the door?
I don't think there was a door.
There is no door.
We could probably
It
block it up with
curves back
minecarts. But it went around the corner. Maybe they're still afraid of the things
Just
we
take
just
watch.
fought, the Nothics. So we might.
Take a
be
long
We
safe.
rest.
could pretend to be short
Wait, we
men
didn't kill the Nothics.
and make a hole
Aren't
in
they
the
still in the
wall
corner?
and hide it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I don't think I feel safe here.
They're still sitting there
Unless
like they're looking at each other,
Yeah.
looking at you guys, looking at each other.
They're still alive.
Cowering.
The Nothics are, because we never killed them. So we might be able to talk to them and see if they're willing to block us so we can sleep. But I don't know how much we trust the I guess we trust them a lot because they're scared of our little human friend.
I look like what? 4 foot tall, perfectly proportioned human.
Uh-huh.
That's
With
weird.
green
Great
skin.
Jim.
Will you pass me one?
So Beast Boy?
Which one?
Anyone?
Yes.
I don't need them all in front of me. That is bad.
Well, do you want to continue on? And see where
How
the
hurt
next...
am I right now? I'm not hurt.
How hurt am
I'm
I?
good.
I'm
I'm
at
so
full
good.
health. Thanks. Okay.
You're welcome. There we go.
So, the only motivator we had has been cremated.
Only motivator. I was motivated before our revenant friend.
More
No,
goggles.
we were kind of wandering around, and then we found the uniting purpose around cold-blooded murder.
Maybe our new friend has a uniting purpose of cold blood murder.
Have you been
Do
trying
you want to kill anyone?
We'll kill them with you.
Oh.
Cole would have left you the 2 items that you recovered from Risen. The
Oh.
12-inch long piece of stone that seems to have a symbol carved in one end. And
Oh yeah, we got Spider Face guy to kill.
Yeah,
Ah.
there is that.
Stone and the
He fills
key,
out a
right?
pretty good spot on the to kill list.
There's a nice.
Where is Spider?
Bob?
Oh yeah,
This
Spider
one
Face
was
guy.
Risen.
I remember Spider Face guy.
Yeah, it was.
Spider
Do I
Face
remember
guy.
Spider Face
It
guy?
was
Spider-Face
the
guy.
I know.
What does he
who's
do?
Spider-Face guy?
Spider's face
You don't
guy
remember?
stuff.
He was the one that sent us to get the key from the rats, and he was back around the corner, and then back there, and then over there.
I really wanted to stab him in one of his eyes.
You didn't
many
because you
eyes.
forgot about him, so clearly you didn't care as much.
But now I remember.
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad I helped you.
Too many eyes.
Not more than two.
This is it, right here.
We could at least go talk to
Two is
him
not many.
and see if he remembers
Look,
what
the
the
12-inch long stone key.
12-inch long
get
stone
by
was.
with one.
driftwood wand.
Just-
Symbol of the
Yeah.
I want to stab him with thunder.
Two is
The
not many.
12-inch long stone key.
I don't really know
and
why we
the
wanna
12-inch
stab
long
him.
Like 3 or 4 is many.
He would love those.
This guy has 8.
We could use some more people on our side. We have the
What did he eat?
Gobos.
Probably
This
something
would
not
kill him.
good.
No, I will.
Did we ever find out the information about the key? And
No, we don't know why he wanted the key.
did we find the key?
We have the key.
We should beat him to death with it so we can.
Well, we
find
got a
out
thing
his
that looks like a
secrets.
key that's 12
If you're
inches long.
speaking of the creepy drow guy,
Yes,
he
we
has
are.
no idea where the key goes, but
Just kill him.
he wants it to try to figure out where it goes.
Well, we also want to figure out
That's
where
a
it
pretty
goes.
useless reason to want the key. It's like, good, I got the key. I better find the lock. Good.
I like how much you pick on other people. You don't have a hammer. You don't know why you want the key. You don't use morning stars. What else is
Well,
there?
that was my fault.
Oh, okay.
I pointed it out.
It's okay.
I'll give you 5 silver if the next person you see that we meet, you mock them. Do their
Okay.
face.
It's already gonna happen. You don't need to
Well,
waste your money
How
on
much
it.
is it?
Do I have to go to school to learn how to like make people actually hurt with my words?
Well, do you want them to
No,
hurt on the
you
inside or
just-
the outside?
When you level up, there's
could-
an ability which
I
lets you learn it.
Don't.
Here, you can have this loot that I don't have at all.
I
But if
don't-
I did, you could become a bard. Next
I
time we sleep,
also
you could
don't
practice.
I think my -1 charisma modifier would prevent me from multiclassing
Okay, well,
into bard.
All
I
right.
guess that settles that one. You could probably borrow when Cole gets back. You can borrow his loot, and you could try, and maybe he'll make you a little smarter too somehow. And you could work on being a bard too, and then your words will hurt.
I'm gonna start wandering toward the exit.
Oh, new
Bye,
guy's
Lee.
moving.
Bye, dude.
I'm gonna say,
I'm following.
As you are walking towards the exit,
You die.
from up
Would be the
on
first
the
time.
side of the wall itself, near the entrance of the cavern, a large tentacle comes down and slaps you for.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Could
How long
be
does this happen
12
to you?
points of bludgeoning
Ow.
or slashing damage. Roll initiative, everyone.
Is this the other guy?
What if I just want to see how she does?
Calamari.
How she does.
He. Totally a he.
Sorry, I'm working on it.
I
Oh,
know.
we got the whiteboard today.
I confuse people.
I don't know. We went back up,
I figured
which
what-
they can't see, but that's fine.
I started the character
You
once
need,
that
you
was
need a
very
second camera. Face the whiteboard.
super boy, totally.
Right
was a
now,
boy,
my,
and
my
then everyone
really,
found out
really,
it was
really
girl.
cool,
14?
fast, super
Also a
slow
20.
desktop can only run 1 camera at a time. So until I can afford to buy a
It's okay.
more
My
expensive
my
version.
computer can barely run one desktop.
Calamari.
So,
Gonna fight a tentacle.
killed
Eat some
my computer with
calamari.
Oh, good job.
Oh,
Lucifer. What if I just want to see how Lucifer fares?
Lucifer
okay. That's completely up to you.
Want to see what he can do.
Alright, so
Fixed it.
that's and that's. So let's see, what did Pink Eye get?
23.
23. Princess Buttercup.
the
14.
answer is no question.
14. Oog the Ugly.
19.
19. Veda.
Also 23.
23. Lucifer Morningstar.
19.
19. Jesus Christ, could you guys not be ready for this crap?
No,
please?
we're
No!
always ready. We're on
Yeah.
guard at every moment.
I was
Hello.
pretty hungry for calamari, apparently.
I was only this ready because I
Okay.
was
Yummity
lost.
yum!
So, Veda and Pink Eye, you guys are up. So, on the side of the tunnel into the room in which you guys are currently hanging out at, you can make out a large worm-like creature with several tentacles and a beak in the center of its mouth.
Could I use my reaction when it hit me?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? What
Cool.
you do.
Hello.
It looked kind of like that thing.
It's a Greek.
We've seen
It's
those
we
before.
don't know what it
Didn't
is.
we already find one of those?
Yeah, you guys have seen these before. But you guys were in here talking and making a bunch of noise and burned a corpse, and so didn't
Burn
really
a corpse is probably more
That's what I'm
than.
just saying.
Thanks, Cole.
Don't worry. All right, what's your reaction?
To Hellish Rebuke.
Yes.
All right,
That's what I was
dexterity
looking
saving
up.
throw is going to be a 9.
That's a fail.
It's second level, so that is 2d10.
Nice.
Oh, that's terrible. That's 4.
4 points of fire damage to number 2 is the one
Oh,
that
wait.
reached down and
2 of them.
Hold on.
smacked you.
What is elemental adept? Never mind. It doesn't affect that.
It just makes
Yep.
1s into
No,
2s.
we're good.
Alright.
Then that was 5.
What are you? She rolled a 1 and a 3, so it's a
Okay.
5.
Sorry.
Remember next
I'm
time
learning.
around.
I'm learning.
Remember next time around.
Okay.
It's cool. Let's see. So, the tentacle did hit you, and when the tentacle hits you, it can actually make a bite attack at the same time. So it's going to make its bite attack now. Does a 13 hit you?
Since I didn't declare mage armor, probably.
Okay, and that's going to be 3 points of piercing damage from the beak. Then that brings up Pink Eye and Veda on the exact same turn.
How high up the wall are they?
Number 2 is just about 20 feet up the wall.
Number 1
No,
is-
I'm sorry. He's down further. He's within 5 feet of Lucifer.
Oh.
The number 1 is 20 feet up on the wall.
Chewie! And I'm gonna run at it, brandishing the battle axe and start trying to chop it into more manageable, chewy bites.
Okay.
I'm gonna use this. That is a 23.
Yeah, that connects.
Ooh, that is 10 slashing damage.
There's a thick rubbery hide on it, and your battle axe is kind of deflected a little bit by it.
Like I said, chewy. Is a 12 hit?
12 does not hit. The second hit, you come back and kind of like off this stone-like hide.
Little throw in the back as gonna use nimble escape as bonus action.
Okay.
Step about 15 feet away from it and go and kind of glare at it.
If anybody wants to reposition themselves, that'd be great. Veda.
I would like to throw a firebolt at number 2, who I can see.
Yes.
Neat.
Yes.
Ooh.
Cooked
That
calamari.
is a 24 to hit.
That's definitely going to hit.
That's going to hit. Yes. Oh, that one hit.
Cooked
10 damage.
10 points of damage.
Fire damage.
Yeah, the grick comes up off the wall. You know, the tentacles are all
Yeah.
flaring, looking in your particular
Good,
direction.
come get me.
Alright.
Bruh.
That
Bruh.
brings up Lucifer Morningstar and Oog the Ugly on the exact same initiative.
Want to see what Horns for Head will do.
She's busy right this second, so.
Ah. Ugh.
Step it up,
I
buddy!
don't like making decisions.
Cast fear.
Fear?
On
Okay.
a brick? They're always afraid.
What's up?
There you go.
Okay, great. Well, the first one is going to roll a 10. That's the one right there next to you, number 2. And the other one is going to roll a 16.
That will pass. But as I cast it, I'm going to say fear me. It's going to be super creepy.
Okay.
In a different language, or
Imagine
just your
infernal.
usual everyday?
Infernal.
Stupid Grick.
Uh,
You made me look bad. Ooga booga booga.
Blah, blah, blah.
Well, the way you've got to aim it, you either hit 1 or 2. So I'm just going to say you hit number 2. Because it's a cone. So you can't get both of them.
No, I really just wanted the one on my face.
Okay. Yep, you got it.
Alright.
And it's got to use its reaction to move. Or-
Must take the dash action and move away on each of its turns.
Okay. Gotcha.
If it
That is
ends
slow.
its turn out of sight of me, then it can make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Mind
But
you,
it
those
is
inchworms,
frightened of
like,
you
just-
for
It
now.
is frightened of me and I'm concentrating.
I'm also
Alright.
slightly frightened of you.
I am going to shoot at it with my light crossbow.
Which one? The one that's got frightening? Now it looks, I mean, it reels back and its tentacles are up. And
Ah, stupid Grick. That makes you an easier target.
okay.
Not really, but 14.
14, you hit.
Sweet. That is 8 points of damage.
Yeah, you watch the arrow kind of nick its skin and still bounce off.
That is my action because I
Alright.
can attack twice with a crossbow.
Brings up Princess Buttercup.
I'm going to move up to number 2, going da-na-na-na-na, with a modified 22.
30 movement.
What?
Movement.
30.
Where'd you go?
Under
Then dash action, bonus action.
Okay.
free bonus action.
Where are you gonna end
No,
up?
dash is not a free bonus
I
action.
thought it was for you for some reason.
Well, I can use it. I can use it as a bonus action.
Okay.
And that was a 22.
That hits.
That's going to be. Do I have a teammate within 5 feet?
I don't know.
Well, actually, it doesn't have an enemy within 5.
Is
Its
Lucifer a
teammate.
teammate?
It doesn't have its own teammate, so I get.
Rifle shot acid.
Yeah, sure.
Sounds good.
That is going to be 3 points of thunder.
Okay.
And 13 points of piercing.
When your rapier stabs into it, you actually watch the bend blade, just kind of like bow a little bit, and you're like, what in the world? It doesn't look like you stabbed it as hard as you think you should have.
And then I'm going to back up 10 feet.
All right.
Yep.
Well,
I was right.
On my turn, number 2 is going to move.
It'll
So
take 10 points of thunder damage.
okay, it's going to use its action to dash.
It's coming for me.
So 5, 10, 15,
Oh, not for
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Number 2 is going to run that far, and it ends its turn outside of line of sight of the source of the fear, so it gets to make another wisdom saving throw, which is
But
going to
she's
be an
feared
11.
Nope.
So it's still afeared of you. Number 1 is going to come down the wall 20 feet. And it's going to take a tentacle attack at Lucifer Morningstar, which is going to be a 22 to hit.
No.
That's going to be a grand total of 11 slashing damage.
No.
If it does make the tentacle against you, then it can hit you with a beak, or at least attempt to. So it's going to try to hit you with a beak. That's going to be a 22 to hit you with a beak.
Damn it.
That's 5 points of piercing
Oh my
damage.
god! I just tried it. I'm gonna die.
Okay, did you want to... Alright. And that brings up the top of the next round, which is Pink Eye and Veda.
I can't frickin' see number 1.
Oh, without Cole here, I'm the only healer too.
Yep. I would like to move my 30 feet closer to number 1
Okay.
and
In what
see
fashion?
in a walking sort of crossways towards it. Good, I can see it now.
For you, it's in dim light. The lantern is actually in the middle of the floor.
I can't
of the
fucking
room.
see anything. I can still try to hit it though, right?
You can. I'm
Okay.
just going to say for line of sight purposes, it's in dim lighting, so you have lightly obscured conditions going on.
Sure, is that a disadvantage for me or a
Yes.
bonus to their...
Let me give you disadvantage.
Okay, neat. I'm so good at those. I sure will still like to use Firebolt. Let's see if I can. I don't even have to freaking die in front of me. 15 to hit.
15 still hit.
Hey! Success! Ooh, for 13 damage.
13
to that
fire damage.
sucker.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna.
Good.
And that brings up Pink Eye.
On the way over, I'm gonna get mad because I don't like them not being able to get. It's like no chewing now.
Mm-hmm.
20 modified.
Get mad really well.
That is 8 slashing damage, and it has goblins covering it instead of people, which is possibly strange to
Yes.
Lucifer.
Alright, 4 points of damage because it's
Lucifer could
resistant.
probably see through you. I don't know how this works, but
I mean, not actually, but
Has
sure.
disadvantage if
Right.
it attacks anybody but you, correct?
Yeah, and everybody else has resistance to said damage.
Alright, so do you have a second attack you want to do?
Oh yeah, I should probably do that, huh?
I guess.
17
17 hits.
for another 8.
Alright, that
Sure.
brings up Lucifer and Og.
I am going to make myself feel a lot better.
I thought it's not free, it's difficult to run. When you can't pass through enemy space, it's difficult to run past through.
Where's my other
Five.
boop? Ah, poo head. Okay.
Are you in sight? Yes. Okay, good.
So yeah, that's really all I can do. That was my action.
Alright, so that brings up Og.
Am I near the lantern?
You are 15 feet away from the lantern. We'll say it's 15 feet to the south.
Alright, somewhere right about there.
Okay, so I'll move.
Riot!
No, I'm gonna help my hard of seeing friend. I'll move 15 feet to the lantern
Aww.
and then loop back using the rest of my movement. So I'm dashing. I'll move, grab the lantern, and move 45 feet up to be by Veda. So adjacent to Veda. There. Yep.
I can see so much better now.
Yay!
I can see clearly now that Og has
I
come.
will say that that's an interaction, grabbing the lantern off the floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can still use your action.
Does dash take that up?
Dashing.
Dash does take that action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aren't you part rogue?
No.
Aren't you part-
Xerxes got his head cut off. That's who you're thinking of.
So to clarify an interesting rule that was just brought up, you can move through a non-hostile creature space. In contrast, you can move through a hostile creature space only if the creature is at least 2 sizes larger or smaller than you. Remember that another creature's space is difficult terrain for you, whether it is friendly or hostile. If it's 2 sizes smaller or 2 sizes larger, you can move through a hostile creature's space. Interesting clarification that I didn't know. But that does bring up Princess Buttercup.
Buttercup.
Yeah, my objective was just to bring the
I'm gonna
light
be
to you.
like, get back here, you coward!
Go 5, 10. Or
You stopped concentrating up here, right?
Yeah.
35, 40,
I dropped it.
45.
And what's your rate?
Bye, Buttercup.
That was with the dash action.
What is your
You're
rate?
It's a half elf, so 30. So that was using a
You're
bonus
gonna
action to
die.
dash. And
It is 20 feet up on the ceiling.
I bonus,
It is 20
oh.
feet up on the ceiling.
so I probably would have seen that at this point that it was too high for me to if it was that high. And turn back around to go
Highs or lows?
highs.
On 4, so when you first came around the corner, you were busy looking behind you. Then you kept running, and now you realize, oh shit, it's up there.
There's a
Drop on the
attack
floor.
opportunity on one against me, just so you know.
Okay,
I did run past it,
and you did not attack it.
and I did not attack it because I was going for 2.
Tentacle is gonna just like lash way behind you as you run through the space,
You were too quick.
almost to the point where it smacks the wall. And
Well, it also had
Close to you.
disadvantage on that attack.
Which it didn't need.
That's why I asked that question before
it was
deciding to
a
run past.
natural 1.
Beautiful.
So yeah, didn't even matter. Then that brings up the Grick. You did just slash the Grick.
So the Grick is going to try to take a tentacle at Pink Eye.
Aha!
Does a 20 hit?
Have a feeling.
That's going to be a total of 10 points of slashing damage from the tentacle. So 5. And then the beak is going to come down, but only roll a 6. So
No.
Top of the next round brings up Pink Eye. You're right there.
Choppa choppa.
Okay.
I'm gonna go reckless.
All right.
Didn't help. Uh-huh. 19.
19 hits.
For 6 flashing damage.
Okay. That brings up Veda.
Pink Eye, why do you sound like off for a
Move
second?
to the empty space that's near one, so I'm gonna like
Okay.
skirt and go up there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to draw my rapier as I go.
All right.
And now that I can frickin' see things, thank you,
Did
my
you
friend.
not move at all?
He's not.
I'm gonna let Veda do her turn, and then I'm gonna do
Okay.
the number 2s.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
Neat, and I get my sneak attack damage.
It's surrounded.
It is surrounded. I'm so excited. 18. Nope, sorry, not yet. 21 points of damage.
So 11 points of damage.
Okay.
This is half damage. The grip does not look good. It's got several slashes and cuts all over it. The grip up by you though stops, like shifts on the wall, and then like shimmies down the wall to you.
Shimmy.
Tentacle at you is a 14.
Nope.
And one attack with the tentacles. If that attack hits, it did not hit, so it does not get its extra attack on you, unfortunately. That brings up
Both of you failed.
Lucifer, Morningstar, and Oog the Ugly. Alright, Lucifer, Mage Armor, Oog.
Alrighty. Time to send yonder crossbolt at number 1.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Ooh, that be a natural 20.
That'd
Yes.
be a hit.
That'd be a
I would hope so.
smacky. And whoa, buddy! 17 points of damage, max damage for it.
Alright, Pink Eye, Lucifer, and Veda. Dexterity saving throw.
I would love to.
It's coming off the wall.
Yeah, it is. Dexterity, you said?
Yes.
10.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
Actually, not thank God. I would never do
22.
What do you do? Veda is kind of pressed herself up against the wall as
Yeah.
this thing slaps down on the ground. It like lands on your feet. Doesn't really do any damage.
I was worried.
You barely
Barely made
escaped
it, yeah.
out of the fall from underneath this thing.
Oh,
That
come
brings up
on.
Princess Buttercup.
Good job.
I will strike it with Booming Blade.
Okay.
It does a 15 hit.
15 does hit.
It's going to be 8 points of thunder.
Dexterity saving throw.
That did it.
20 something. 24.
20 alive.
Under the ground. It's tough and rubbery.
Yeah.
Very tough.
I said it was chewy.
Goblin gum.
Last time we fought these things, did we get any like cool blubber off of them, or was there anything like worth getting? I don't remember. We don't remember either. Okay, neat.
Yeah,
Probably
I'm viciously chewing on one. It's
Yeah.
like I'm calming
Gnawing
down.
on
Just
Harvest some of the fats, you know, kind of like
Yeah,
make some oil.
off that.
I was thinking that. Burn some lanterns every now and again.
Just like fall off the tongue.
You know, you could dip your torch in it to
Too chewy for
help
calamari.
keep your torch lit.
Ugh.
Sure.
What's up?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
just go.
I'm gonna take out a hand axe and try and cut out the beak.
Do a survival.
18.
The hide is really, really resistant. You get like half the beak cut and realize your axe is now dull.
it will deal 1d4 bludgeoning damage instead of.
Okay.
Well, it's resistant to
Try my
non-magical
dagger next
weapons, so
Try
I
my
figured
dagger
you'd be
next
like
time.
cutting on it enough to like dull it. I don't know.
Makes sense.
Sure.
Maybe 6 bludgeoning damage rather than slashing. Kind of a hand club.
Okay.
You got half the beak done though. Do I go for the other half?
She offered a dagger. Try that instead.
Alright, do another survival.
I'll just mark it off.
8.
You can get like or it's a lot harder to use the dagger to cut than the axe.
I'm gonna take out my dagger and just. 4.
It didn't break. It's just you hit the beak and it cracked.
You're getting worse.
Like
Do you need
stick
some
my
help?
feet on the tentacles and like just grab on.
Athletics.
I will have it.
Just gnaw at it.
Athletics. It wasn't stable and then it was 19.
19. You have so when you hit it with the dagger, you actually cracked the top beak, and you grab a hold of it, plant your feet on the tentacles, and kind of power lift. You literally rip that top beak out of its head,
Nice.
right where it cracked. So it's
Sure.
kind of like jagged, but you do have the top half of the brick beak.
I could probably
And I
use
like
some
take it
damage
and
too.
like put it over my head.
It would serve as like a shield to give you a +1 in your armor class.
You have a
Put it on as a helmet?
prick shield.
Just
Maybe punch something. Oog! Wait. I'm gonna pull out some rope and tie it to my arm.
okay. Do another survival.
Hold still, Og. Oh, that's a 2.
Yeah, it's kind of loose on there.
Just
And I'm just gonna like grab his leg and like ah!
Ball to hit. Add your strength. That's your proficiency.
We're not proficient in grog beak punching.
That's a 22 to hit.
That's 22. 1 point of piercing damage. Like pokes you right in the leg at the pointy end of the thing. But then your rope thing that falls off as you pull your hand back and it falls down to Og's feet.
I'm gonna put it away.
just gotta look at you.
Shall we? Are you okay?
How bad
What's
are you?
wrong with you people?
Oh, I wish we knew.
I've been asking that since we all became acquaintances. But
I
You
kill
should not
people
talk
for
in a
money,
fireplace with
so
some kind of like a weird
I've got that.
I kill people.
Yeah, we're in the same boat. He kills people, I kill people for money, so that about covers what's wrong with us.
You
Poor
want to hang out with us?
the question is,
poor quality
what's
of
wrong with
education
you?
for the monstrous
I'm
races.
determined.
Decided yet. Okay. Well,
He's
we're
got
going to continue
handlebars.
if you want to join us.
don't worry, 2 of us are at least semi-normal.
It's not me.
You're semi-normal.
Okay, thanks.
She's
Listen,
I am blue
when you are in the company of these 2,
we are
even
so
unknown.
Yeah.
No offense, pink
All
eye.
right, shall we head back towards the dude with the eyeballs to see what we're doing with him?
I say we slaughter him
Well, let's just head back. We can at least
like
talk to him
pigs in a
first.
blanket.
But you said that he doesn't know
Why'd you
anything.
put-
Just so you
Pigs
know,
in a
pigs in a
blanket.
blanket do taste delicious.
No,
Keep in mind, if you guys
Kansas
are
is-
going to level up, should you take a long rest, and you guys want to...
That's a lot of wool.
I don't know. We don't feel safe here. I
Wool's
don't
not
think.
tasty. I've
We
tried.
could go back to the Goblin Market and sleep at the Goblin Market. Our new friend doesn't look very healed right now.
So
And?
I'm going
So we
to
could go back
cast
to the Goblin Market. And I'm also feeling like if I wake up, I'll be a little stronger.
Cure Wounds is what? I didn't write it down. A D.
8.
Are you asleep?
I'm going
What?
to cast Cure Wounds on you.
You said if you wake up, you'll be stronger. Are you asleep?
No, I need to sleep to
That
wake up.
is, oh, what was my wisdom?
If I sleep, I'll feel stronger.
5.
Is that better?
Hey.
But if you're asleep, you can't move stuff.
Feeling a little better, my friend?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta,
thank
you know.
Do you need a little more, or
Get
will
up,
you be
be
fine until
stronger.
we can find
Continue.
shelter?
Okay.
Are you bloodied?
Are you covered in blood?
Do you have like a little
Which is
trickle
it
of
her own
blood
blood or
off
her
to the
own?
side? Is your
I'm
nose?
gonna press prestidigitation to get all of the blood off of my clothes.
He is
All of a
bloody
sudden,
though.
remarkably, he looks fine again. His crisp,
Your crisp suit
crisp
looks
suit.
so
Yeah.
good.
Mm.
I
You
do.
didn't answer the question.
I do always
Are
pursue
you good
someone
until
and
we
fall
get
in and out of blood
to
easily.
a place
I'm
for
fine.
rest? Okay.
Okay.
I like your suit.
I can't do much healing, but I can do a
Gobos?
little bit.
To the gabos.
I thought you said
Or-
gallows first.
No!
Not that.
You leave, masters?
No, you
You want to
Gobos
go?
now. Come on.
Are those the Nothics
Yeah.
talking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gobos.
You want to come with
Come
us?
Gobos.
Join Gobbo Clan.
You're not a
We
spell
follow.
user.
We follow.
Yay, we got Nothics friends. Plus 2
As
Nothics friends.
you are going to go back, you can make your way outside of the room, which is a 20-foot wide, 20-foot high hallway. Turn to the south, and at the south end of the exit, you guys would remember that you can go right, which is to the west, which returns you back to the Goblin Market.
Yep.
Or you could go to the east, which you have not been to yet.
You know what we could do is we could take the Nothics to the other Nothics.
That's as far as they're going to follow you. Yes.
Right. Not to the Gabos, but we could take them
We
to
could
the
also
Nothics.
stay there. We did already take a rest there
We
too.
could also stay there.
That is
We don't need to go all the way
immediately
back.
to the right, which is one room over to the
We
west.
totally remember this.
Yeah,
Yeah, we just go to the right a little bit. We take the Nothics back to the other Nothics, and then we can.
we can
sleep
chill with
there.
our Gothic friends.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Gobbo says no.
No.
Okay, we'll take the Nothics back to the Nothic friends, and then we'll continue on to the Gobble Market.
All right. As you stop into 13B, oh, you have returned.
Yeah, look, here's
You
your
saved
friends.
our lives.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're really great.
We brought you some new friends
Wow.
to join you.
That later.
All Nothics go over to the corner.
We return to the group.
Yeah, pretty much. All right.
Do they speak common or
farewell.
are they just undercommon?
Telepathic.
Telepathic.
Okay, that's right.
Farewell, my
Telepathic.
brothers. I go on for better things.
Telepathic all languages. Okay.
So when you get back to the room that you find the Nothics in, you head north. If you guys want to go to the Goblin Barracks by
Yes.
the shortest
Yes.
route, you can pass through the tunnel with the handholds.
Wait, we don't want to go towards the skull that hurt us a lot.
What do you mean?
Can we go another way?
Yeah.
Okay.
There is another way.
Is it
But you wouldn't know of any other way.
right?
You could try to find a different way.
Because I don't want to. Do we want to go past the skull that does the shocky shock? Because I think we have to go through that room to. We
No,
got
I,
through
Not
I
that.
while
turned
our
it into
new
dust and
friend
kept
is
it
hurt.
in a pouch, and then the pouch was empty.
I have a feeling that the pouch being empty means that
Hi,
it went
why
back
don't you
to
guys
its
let me
starting
sneak
place.
up and sneak up the hole and see if there's one in there?
You like to talk over each other a lot.
I
We
would
do.
like to stealthily climb the
Roll
hole.
stealth.
19.
19. As you come to the top of the tunnel and slowly peek your head out, you can see a floating skull in the center of the room with the copper plating on it.
I will head back down.
You just do another stealth.
Oh, even better. 19 or 20 something.
20 a lot.
20.
Pointing a little.
So there is a skull
Yeah, I had a
up there.
feeling.
New skull.
Was there? I don't remember well enough. Did we go through that room to get here, or is there a way to go? What did you see a way to go around to the skull, or do we have to refight it?
The room. That's how we went through that room to get to the hole.
Remember, there was like 2
There's-
doors in that room, though, right? Because there was the doors with all the barrels.
So we could try to make a break for it for one of the doors, but
No, and then there was another door to that room that I think we went around to the barrel room again.
it was
a different
like
way.
Didn't one of those
40
rats run
or
up the
50
stairs?
feet from the hole that I just climbed up. So
What was?
the other door. So you climb up the hole,
Yeah,
and there's another door to your.
we have to
to your
cross
left.
through.
You have to cross the door. There's another door to
I'm
your
saying that
left.
there's another way to go around it though, without going through the.
That room?
Yeah,
Not that we know
because
of.
we went 2 different ways. So like we saw the things, and then we were like, nope, and then we went a different way, and then there was the skull again in a different door.
There are 2 exits that you guys
Where's the
remember
circle?
out of the skull room.
Yeah,
Yes, there are.
right.
But as far as other ways around, no. Both of those ways you have to go through the skull room to get there.
There were
Well,
stairs
there's the
that the
tunnel.
rat climbed up.
There's the other door. And here's the other. See, like, our tunnel's here.
Right.
There was a door. This is where we originally came in, fought the skull.
Gotcha. I got you.
And
Yeah, that's right. Because it was the back
and then
corner.
we came back down this way and came up and fought it and then went down.
That's what I was thinking when we came
So
in.
you
on
have to
that. So there are
cross
3
this
entrances.
distance
Okay.
To
So we'd have to run across and hope to not get shocked to death before we made it through the other way.
yes.
Okay.
Or
How healy are you feeling?
Question was that?
Nobody listens to Gobbo.
I'm
Gobbo,
listening to
listening.
Gobbo.
There were stairs that the rat climbed up.
That's true. We could go back and sleep with the Nothics and then go up the stairway where the rat climbed up.
Or we could just go up the stairs.
Well, we don't know what the stairs lead up to.
Then we could all
Upstairs?
Well, we don't know what's in that room.
die. Our friend needs health. Our new friend.
You have a friend?
Why is
Have
Why is Pink Eye afraid
4
of the
friends.
Nothics?
You're weird. Not pink. Not Gobbo.
You're weird.
I'm
but we
blue.
accept you.
Okay?
I say we just go stay where we rested before and then figure out where to go
Nothics.
from there.
Sure. Okay.
I'll keep watch for Pink Eye's sake.
Okay. Can we backtrack to the Nothics again and try to sleep
You have
there?
returned.
Yes.
We have.
Worship us. May we just rest here for a bit or a while?
Persuasion.
Sure. Not me. But 13.
They all turn and seem to be talking to each other for a few minutes. They
Okay.
turn back. More mouse to feed. We hungry.
Mm-hmm.
We have some. Let's go get some of the.
Get some Grick food for
Do
you.
you like Grick?
We hungry.
Okay.
Let's
We're gonna go get the Gricks.
Drag the grits.
I'm
Okay.
gonna watch them
Let's not cut
as
it up for
we're,
him.
like, as we're heading towards the Gricks. I'm gonna maintain eye contact in case that hunger transfers into.
I mean, that's a lot easier
They're
for you than
hungry
it is for
for
them.
Do an insight.
Oh, I'm halfway decent at that. 23.
They look like they will eat you if you turn away.
Hey guys, let's all back up staring at them towards the Gricks.
Can one of us walk forward so we don't hit something else?
Yeah, later on. These
Okay.
guys are, like, hungry.
I'm gonna stay facing him.
Insight?
Okay. Alright.
I don't get what you mean at all, so I keep walking forward.
Prison
Why don't we
rules,
just send our
Veda!
two strongest
Prison
people
rules!
to go drag them, and the other ones will stay and keep an eye on them.
Yes.
Alright, you
I
guys
think
can.
they'll eat the
It takes
people
a few
that
minutes
stay.
for you guys to drag the Grick body back.
Both bodies.
Yeah. Well, it takes 2 of you to drag one.
Yeah. We got
Pretty
enough
tough.
How big is the grit? Is it
They're
big?
medium sized, like 6 foot long.
Enough to satisfy
Worm.
their hunger.
We just
with
need to
one
get
of them?
one there before they eat us.
Yeah.
Then we can worry about the other.
Yeah, you get the one there, and they are busy devouring it off in their corner. You guys want to take a long rest?
Let's go to one of the toilets, please. So
One of the
we're
toilet
not-
rooms?
Yeah, so they don't eat you in your sleep.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm up for that.
You guys want to go there and do a long rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Taking first watch.
You guys can gain the benefits of a long rest.
Woo! Level 6, bitches!
Hooray. There-
Rogue 3, Ranger
If there
3.
isn't 1,000 experience in
Colossal
this, I am
Slayer.
not level 6.
I'm sorry.
If there wasn't 1,000 experience in the last encounter, I am not level 6.
Oh.
Why you didn't just up
Oh yeah, how many did we get from that Grick encounter, my friend?
Orc.
Gurks.
Like 1,000.
Them Gurks.
Well, like I found, do you want to divvy it up amongst everybody?
I mean, I kind of want to just give it to Pink Eye. I will share my share.
Anybody else?
I need some to stay on pace.
I'll
Okay.
give I'll split mine between the two.
There
That's
you
not how that works.
Can I can't give.
You can forego or you
I
cannot
can
forego.
give,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you can, or whatever, but...
So we
I
just forego
forgo.
and they both get it. The share between less
Well, and
people.
our good friend here.
Yeah.
Do you want to have any? This is your campaign. Do you want to make any sort of adjustments from the fact that 2 of your players are technically a level behind? I would honestly tell you that right this moment in time, each Grick was worth 450 experience points.
Or you
That's
won't
not
make it.
that's not enough regardless.
Which, if you divide by 5 people, that makes 180. However, there was a mention made of taking the experience points and either foregoing or not foregoing. And technically, you're getting a new character that's also leveled up. So why don't we bring everybody up to level 6?
Sure.
It just makes it that even, since Rachel is on that side of the table, and technically it would be starting at fresh level 5.
Sure.
Are you alright with this?
Level 6. Fresh
Yeah.
level 6.
No, you would have been starting at fresh level 5 today, technically. Because they were all level 5. But
I don't know. D8.
you're okay with that?
It's fine.
It's your campaign.
What you want to do?
Make everybody level 6. We're all even.
Barbarian. Oh yeah, I have Spirit Shield now. Yay.
Barbarian.
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 Please don't. Oh god,
Sorry.
I'll get stuck in my head.
Sorry. Sorry.
Oh no. It's gonna get stuck in my head with the words replaced with Pink Eye Clan.
Pink eye
No,
clan.
don't, because it's gonna get stuck in her head. She's gonna be mad at you.
I don't. Nothing cool happens right now. I just get cooler.
What'd you
So I
say?
have a question to be answered.
I missed it.
So the ability Horde Breaker. Once on each of your turns, when you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature that's within
The
5
minion
feet
version.
of the original target and within
Oh.
5 feet of your weapon. Would I be able to use that with Booming Blade?
Not a second booming blade.
No.
Read it again.
Once on each of your turns, when you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature that's within 5 feet of the original target and within range of your weapon.
So, yes, you can use
It
that.
wouldn't be another booming
But
blade.
you would use the one action to do the booming blade, which is actually a spell. That it requires a weapon attack as part of this spell. So you would not be able to cast another action spell. It would be a melee strike
right.
against the second target.
I figured that much. I wanted to make sure that
As long as you realize that it's not
booming blade also.
booming blade also. Correct.
Are we rolling for HP? I
You
forget.
can.
I think I'd much rather just not risk losing
Right.
out on 10 HP. I think I'll just go to 55
Trying
instead
to
of
decide what I want,
gambling.
Colossus Slayer or
Gamble
Horde
higher.
Breaker. Because Horde Breaker would still be nice because I can make that second attack against another creature and it would still be a get away from them without disengage. No, because I could always just disengage if need be.
Yeah.
Are you currently using?
You are.
I just need.
Problem solved.
There are a plethora of abilities out there available for.
Okay. If you're raging and another creature you can see within 30 feet of you takes damage, I can use my reaction to reduce that damage by 2d6. Done.
Yay, I have another spell slot! And I learned another spell. Ooh.
Next level, I can take frickin' dark vision. Not yet, though. Okay. Where did I write that in pen?
Alrighty then. Well, that solves that.
What?
6 plus my constitution.
What?
I was looking at potential logical multi-class options. I am
Like a bard.
not dashing enough to be either of the things that I was thinking
I was
about.
Are
considering
you
it too.
multi-class, right? Or are you just...
No, I'm gonna go strict fighter. Just ride this all the way. Holy cannoli campoli. I get an ability score improvement.
Yes, you do.
I get another
Or-
A
rage.
feat.
Or a feat, and you can do whatever feat you were just talking about.
So is
Having
it,
many feet is
two-
usually
is it I bump 2 or pick one
I still
feat?
don't have
I
an
know how
ability
that
score.
bump
An
2.
ASI yet.
Bump 2 by 1.
Or 1 by 2.
works.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or pick a feat.
Ah.
Fighters have the most ASIs, don't they?
By
With like a
2
rogue,
more.
like I thought it was 3 more,
Mm,
and then a rogue has like
Well,
1 or 2 more.
two-
Also, don't they?
2 more than a rogue, I think. It's weird.
We did
It's
all
silly.
this math the other night.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was. Though.
I don't want to remember it.
That's
My
about
brain
right.
hurts. I need a pen.
I do
You want a blue pen?
know what I want to do.
I
I feel pretty
Rogue gets 1, 2,
ouchish,
3,
but-
4, 5, 6,
Yeah, they just get 1
ASIs.
more.
and then what's the fight? Gets what? 7. Cool.
You just went past it.
No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You know, it also shows that
I know, but it's
those.
easy to just be able to go boom, boom, boom,
I
count.
mean, for you, yes.
Everybody has their own methods.
That's why I said for you,
I
yes.
thought you said meth heads.
Alright, methods.
Everybody's got their own
54
meth
methods.
heads. I could multi-class bard. Woohoo!
I'm multi-class.
Toes.
I'm done
I
with my
step upon
multi-class.
Or sorcerer warlock, but I
I should just
level
do
7
3
so I
of
can see
everything.
in the dark.
Just like start move on to another class. No, like,
There's a
three,
YouTube
three.
D&Der
Absurd.
absurd, thank you. Who
Oh,
did
yes,
one level
I am
and everything.
absurd.
sounds like a really bad game.
It was so good. It was like a one shot, and the person was like, "Hey, it's my birthday. Bring a 15th level character." He's like, "Okay." So he calls. He's like, "Could I do this?" Or like,
There's how many classes? 12?
Plus 2 Unearthed Arcana classes.
Did you count?
I don't remember.
What are the Unearthed Arcana classes?
No, I think he just did the. So it must have been the 12
Artificer
levels
and
ago.
Mystic.
Provide.
Yeah, 54 hit points.
How's everybody doing on your level up?
I
Good, I'm done.
literally
Mine's
just
easy.
had hit points done.
Hit
I
points,
don't
2 more
get anything else.
spells, and 1 more spell slot. Oh, I gotta choose a spell.
Damn it, sorry.
And Colossus
I
Slayer.
have a napkin right here.
Spells. Done. Figure out.
Underneath
Alright,
those.
solve that problem, then I need to check.
Oh my god.
Now I can deal
Tomorrow.
3. Now I can deal 3d8 and 2d6 with the booming blade attack if it's taken damage before, and another d6 if I have 100.
Sorry.
What? I added. I'm part ranger, so I just got Colossus Slayer.
Isn't that if it's already damaged?
As I said, if it's already damaged, I get.
Once per turn.
I only make 1 weapon attack, so. Ranger. What
Kill me,
spells can I
Smalls.
choose from? Nothing awesome, but. What do you speak of?
If I had to do something while you guys were leveling.
I already have Hunter's Mark. Currently, I am. No, what class are you? Not you. Rachel?
You looked at me.
I know. What class are you?
She hasn't revealed that yet.
I'm a spellcaster.
Do you know the spell Detect Magic at all? Because Cole knows.
Maybe not.
Cole knows Detect Magic, right?
Yeah.
That's.
You haven't seen me cast it, but I mean, you've only been with me a couple hours.
We're taking a rest. I was just asking you while we were resting.
Maybe they aren't so forthcoming.
Okay, so if I take crossbow expert, will I be able to use both of my attacks in my round?
crossbow expert removes the loading restriction from a hand crossbow. So you have to look at the loading description underneath the weapons to make sure you understand how it works together.
Okay.
It does not remove the ammunition side, it removes the loading side. You should still technically need to have one hand free to load the crossbow. That's what ammunition says.
Oh.
Loading says that you can only take one shot per round regardless of how many attacks you have. Crossbow expert says you ignore the loading purpose or property of a crossbow.
So that would let me shoot twice with
Yes.
my light crossbow. Okay.
Yes, it would let you shoot twice with your hand crossbow.
Light
It
crossbow.
just says crossbows. Doesn't
Yes.
say hand.
Yeah, well, regardless.
I don't
His
have
crossbow, he doesn't have any other ones.
Yeah, I don't have a hand crossbow.
He has a light
So-
one.
The light, sorry.
Alrighty.
Whatever you have.
Tis decided, and decided it tis.
You took it?
I'm taking it so that I can use the extra attack ability of my
Good
fighter
finish.
usefully.
Human!
For me.
I have the kettle on if anybody's interested in some tea time.
I'll take some of these.
Okay, your usual.
Sure.
Okay.
I can't ritual spellcast as a ranger, can I?
Next time, I will bring my coffee-tea mug. It is quite.
We have extra.
Oh.
If you want to have some, you just say something, and then we have plenty of extra money.
I'm capped out for today, but next time.
Did we put it on break or did we just...
We're live streaming our break today.
Okay.
Where's Westwing or
So tune in next week to figure out what my.
Because you finally opened it.
Well, I
Right
had
near
to
the
let my other
microphone
food settle.
too. Right near the microphone too. I mean, come on. Here.
We're on break, it's fine.
Plug for
The
continuity.
fact that you put the back right. Yeah, we're on break right now, but we're gonna come back and she's gonna reach in the bag and it's gonna be right next to the mic. So it's like great.
What does
Whatever.
the player of Oog the Ugly use for teacup? Tune in next week to find out.
Hey, we should hold a contest to see what we get.
What? Contest for what?
Oh, what my coffee-tea mug will be next week.
You have dashing tea.
So much better.
Something.
Anxiety. I'm sitting here instead of enjoying D&D thinking about how stressful work is going to be tomorrow.
Why is it gonna be stressful?
Inventory.
I got an extra rage. You can borrow it if you want. Just like do an athletics check, knock over the biggest shelf in the center of the store, and just.
Tomorrow is actually the easiest day of the whole process. Thursday and Friday, I work 13 hours each day. It was just
Single chuka hopnida.
So what's up? What are we doing? I mean, are we coming back yet, or are we waiting for Grace to finish tea?
We're waiting.
I can just pop right back in.
It's okay.
Patience
Okay.
is virtue.
Virtue is the patience.
It's okay to have a break and, chat a little bit.
Socialize? What? Why would we do
Yeah,
that?
So,
No.
No.
the fabric. It's the code Rain from the Matrix.
Wrong person.
Nice.
Ah.
I'm the tower
Very
constructor
nice.
around here.
Okay, the
That's who you've
fabric.
been talking to this whole entire time.
Right.
I was really tempted to start just spouting random BS in that chat because it's logged. Like it just shows me when he's said something. I was just like, oh, you need 317 yards
I would know.
at half a foot thickness.
Where did you find it? 'Cause that's really cool.
I typed in Matrix fabric, found a lot of useless stuff, and then found like what I was looking for that sells it as 1 yard bolts.
Nice.
So I got enough for the dice tower and then overage so that I can get another of my nerdwear shirts done.
I was gonna say I could probably make a bag out of it too if you have that much, but
Matching dice bag.
Suddenly he needs to order more Matrix
No.
rain.
So if it takes 1/4 yard for the dice tower, how much does a dice bag take? Because I would have 3/4 yard.
I'm fairly certain
honestly,
that I
the
can
rest of
get.
it.
No. I'm going to see how much of the 1/4 yard it's actually going to take me to do it. That's what I like to have just in case. So.
So I have
happens.
I have a floater yards worth that I could put into a dice bag and dice tower, and then 2 yards are going to the rest of making my other nerdwear shirt.
Okay. How much did you order total?
3 yards.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, if we can just have 1 yard, we could do both. Most likely.
Are you guys boring? Huh?
Two men not needed.
No.
They
Raise
have
your teacher,
enough
you can't bully her.
That's why I'm stopping
leftover that you need to be able to make the rice bag out of leftover from the pot.
Yeah.
My black. So bored. Okay.
Oh, I did forget the love
You
word.
tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Leave.
I'll piss Amanda off. It'll be fun.
I'll handle that. Upstairs.
I heard
Store purchase.
Saturday night was a
Inventory day.
stressful night for everybody.
Not for
A
all.
lot of people didn't have like the way I had made some calls. It was difficult. Yeah.
When you split the group 3 ways, right? Is that what you told me? A 3-way split?
Yeah, it ended up being a 3-way split on it, but it wasn't like too far apart.
Listen, this is Strahd.
Right.
Even slightly apart in 2 ways.
Strahd's freaking complex, Ravenloft. Like,
You guys went to
Oh,
we were
Ravenloft?
in Ravenloft and we got split.
You guys made it from where we were to Ravenloft?
Yes.
They had like 3 options to like stop and look at certain stuff, and they just decided to.
We went to
Well,
Ravenloft.
somebody
It's
put a
great.
specific deadline on us. He's coming back. He's coming back. We're not gonna stop and look at a windmill.
Oh,
So
the
you guys-
windmill.
You
Holy
guys
crap.
Scooby-Doo.
I guess
hard.
tomorrow I'll have to come in on Saturday and save the day. Try and roll. Saturday, please.
No, that didn't work.
Maybe. It'll be dependent on whether or not I remember by Wednesday.
So message you again.
If that would work. Between now and Wednesday, yeah. I usually get a screenshot of Brendan's message to the store. I usually get a screenshot. They'll send me the screenshot of you giving them the pre-register.
Oh.
It's extremely funny. Like every time you pre-register, they send me the screenshot of you. It's like I know who they.
I don't like rewrite the message every time this time. I just copy the one
Paste.
from before because I don't know whether or not they're going to ask me, hey, can you send me the DCI number? It's like, can you look back up one post in the messenger?
For your Friday night.
Yeah.
They can't.
And I'm excited. I'm like, yes, Saturday, no kids again. Finally again. Well, I've had him.
Yeah.
Ivy's had to work Saturday nights the last couple of weeks, and I was gonna send him to a babysitter, but he was sick, so I couldn't send him to a babysitter. So.
Oh.
I hope you have a good babysitter because my experience with them, I would not wish that on my worst enemy.
My siblings. We babysit each other's kids whenever we need.
I had a babysitter / daycare lady for I and my younger brother until we were 12. And I wrote formal petitions to my parents on each birthday from 9 to 12, expressing that I was fully capable of taking care of myself during the time when I would get out of school to when they'd return to the home. And they were soundly rejected each year.
In Washington State.
How long was this essay?
9 really pushing it and knowing how to mess with fonts. I got a page with size 18 font. The other ones were
I don't like this lady.
no, it was more every time it was more loquacious than the last time. That's the word for the day, fans. Loquacious. It means speaking fancy.
In Washington State, they can be left alone as long as they have a way and know how to dial 911 and they know how to make a meal. And even if that meal is literally pouring a bowl of cereal, as long as they can do those 2 things, you can legally leave your kid alone.
Legally.
Thank you, over paranoid mom.
Shut up!
Listen,
All right.
Ivy's the same way. She's like, not until they're 12 are they going to be allowed to be left alone. I was like, I was left alone at 7 or 8.
It is based on maturity level.
Yeah.
Yeah, their knowledge of whether to call 911 or not is different than their ability to call it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that makes me
How
wonder.
was a small fire?
It's fine. I put it out. It's okay.
So, are we hoping that your eldest doesn't watch this then?
No, he's fine. That's why he can be
watch.
left alone
Yeah.
How old
with
is
the
your
other
oldest?
kids. 14.
He's fine.
He is super great. He can watch this. He's amazing. He knows it.
Alright, what are we doing?
Record that. Okay.
It's on the internet forever, you can never delete it. Haha.
It's okay. I tell him that all the time.
So you guys escaped to one of the bathrooms, which was 13B and 13C.
Sure.
Take a long rest, and then you've recovered all of your hit points and
Feels so much stronger.
feel a bit
Wake up a
more
little bit.
powerful. Alright, what do you guys want to do now?
Do we have to go through the skull way to get back to Tentacle Guy?
Punish someone.
Yes.
Is that the way back to
Pink
Tentacle
Eye
Guy?
has.
Roll a history, Buttercup.
I want to go upstairs.
Yeah, that I remember.
Punish someone.
8.
You remember that you had to go through the skull room to get from the Goblin Market to here, so you probably have to go through the skull room to get back.
Not to the Goblin Market. To the
In order to get back to that area of the dungeon, you imagine you have to go through this.
I couldn't remember.
He was
I couldn't
nearest
remember
to
if
the goblins,
the-
so
Unless some of the players want to start taking down a map, I'm not giving the map to the players today. I'm trying to teach our DM to be a little stricter on certain things.
Yeah, I like Pink Eye's idea of going up the
Rat
stairs.
stairs.
Now that we're... Well, sure. Go that way. Let's go that way.
We know that we can burn or choke or hit with magic these were-rat things, so we're okay.
I prefer strangle, yes.
I like strangling
Kinky?
from behind.
We can hit the skull with magic.
The skull can go zap zap.
Yeah, it does two
Pop up,
zaps.
shoot, and then duck back down.
Let's just go for the stairs.
Alright, so you guys come out of the bathroom. You can head immediately to the left, which is
When you
east,
say
or
it like
west,
that.
rather. That will head you towards the stairs that the wire rats did leave from. You guys would remember at least that information, so do you want to head that particular direction?
See,
Whichever set goes
Alright,
up.
quietly, then give me a stealth roll.
This
If,
is gonna be so
Does
bad.
the whole group need to?
Yep.
She wanted to go stealthily, so right at this moment in time, I'm assuming if you haven't rolled by now, you're not going stealthily. What'd you get, Og?
7.
Okay.
Ooh,
7?
not the 9.
9. Okay.
I'm super quiet, guys.
As you say really loud.
Just like that.
You know, we spend a lot of time
lot.
walking
There's
around
a,
quiet like, but I like
loud
fighting.
voice in each one of your heads. Does anybody speak deep speech?
Nope.
it's not one of the ones I took this time.
Come again?
Oh boy.
Do you speak some other language? I think back in my head towards it.
Do you speak Undercommon?
I didn't know
Think
Undercommon
back
was-
in like Goblin. Do you speak Goblin?
Yes.
What you don't.
What were you trying to say? Because we didn't understand you.
Where are you going?
Gobble Market.
No, stairs.
In Goblin.
We
I don't
are
understand you.
looking to make our way to the Goblin Market.
There's a market for goblins?
Goblins sell stuff there.
Do they sell goblins?
We might be able to arrange that.
You guys see coming down from the ceiling out of the pitch black that is up there, there's this sphere about 5 feet in diameter with 4 eye stalks that come off of it and a central mouth that opened up and a larger eye right above the mouth and a tongue
We're fucked.
that kind of like slithers. He's currently, it's about 30 feet off the ground. It is floated down out of the ceiling a little bit. It's kind of in front of you guys for this moment in time.
Would I have
Big
any?
pink eye.
Would I have any?
You pink eye.
Do an Arcana.
How many goblins are you looking for?
I'm gonna take my
Might be
shield
overrange.
and
Enough to eat.
I'm gonna
How
take my
many does
shield
that
and hold it
require? 2,
up and
3.
just like start waving it back and forth.
Okay.
12.
12. No, this particular thing doesn't strike an interest in your knowledge, unfortunately. Seems to be outside of what you might know.
2, 3 goblins? Would that do the trick?
It's kind of like rocking back and forth with the shield right now.
What's up, pink eye?
I am a pink eye, you big pink eye.
My eyes are not pink.
Pink eye, don't insult it.
But big eye is best eye.
You goblin.
Does it actually? Does
No,
it
this
actually
goblin
sight? Because I'm
doesn't
still
taste
wearing
good.
the thing.
It does have.
Oh.
This goblin doesn't taste good. We know where to get more tasty goblins.
Don't worry.
Come upstairs.
It looks tasty.
It.
Really.
This one's not very, very bad.
I
It's,
lick him and I go.
Constitution saving
I want to cast mage armor.
15
I don't know if that's enough.
for stinky pink eye.
Pink eye's never bathed.
ever.
Then it's a very convincing. Blech. See,
Just
disgusting.
for like the round, you are literally like busy retching right now.
Sure. Did it convince him to leave pink eye alone?
The
Could have been worth
the
it.
tongue does kind of like snake around a bit.
That won't bother me. Spicy.
but if you eat him, he can't show you where to get more gobos.
I've never fought a beholder before.
He's their leader.
I find on my own.
They will willingly follow him into your mouth.
I don't know if that's true or not.
What about persuasion?
Oh, go on. No, I got a 1.
What'd you roll?
A 2.
2?
You look tasty.
What about smaller eyes?
Royalty doesn't taste good. We taste icky.
What about smaller one eyes?
How many people do you have in your clan again?
Smaller one eye.
Yeah,
I
they
have
grumble
no idea
and
what's
talk in
being
your head
said.
and they look all pointy.
Oh, they have secrets.
Yeah. I don't like them.
Like secrets.
Yeah, they're just down the hall.
We can show you where they are.
Ooh.
Kept us
He
safe.
kind of
What's
like
wrong with you?
raises up a little bit and starts floating
I care about
away
my life
over
more than
your
theirs.
guys' head down the hallway from you.
Okay.
Was
great.
anything said in common, or was that all in Goblin?
It was all in your head in common or goblin.
Oh, okay. I'm aware of what.
Was everybody's conversations like heard by everybody else? Okay.
Yeah, floating eye, hail you from the
I salute
gang
you,
box,
sir.
Xanathar.
I despise that braggart.
Roll initiative.
Oh,
We're so close.
Really?
Tisk tisk.
I
Alright.
did cast mage armor.
I heard
beforehand.
you. Vita,
Okay.
what'd you get?
6. Because I'm throwing up in the
Oog
corner.
the Ugly.
That is 21.
21. Buttercup.
13.
13. Pink Eye.
11.
11. And Lucifer Morningstar.
19.
19. Alright, so.
What did you say?
I got a
Oh
14.
boy.
I got 13.
there.
I got 13.
Let's see.
We weren't ready. We all had.
been.
We had let
wounded
our
in such a
guard
way.
down because we were like, oh, it's leaving us alone. so we
Yeah,
let our guard
exactly.
down.
It's the wrong thing.
But she was ready with her mage armor and he was paying attention because he asked the question.
30, 40.
I was letting it leave.
Yeah.
I know, I was too.
Excited for it to go to
I
economics.
I was like, sweet, we just talked our way out of that. Like,
was gonna game the situation, but I also.
what did you
know-
ask?
Well, I asked if he. What his opinion. Well, I was trying to gauge what his opinion of Xanathar was. Because either way.
We're
Well,
no friend
either
of
way-
Xanathar either.
Well, now he thinks we are. Yay!
Yeah, I was
We would
trying
be happy
to
to kill
hedge
him.
my bets. I would not be happy to try to kill a guy that wrote a book that we use in real canon. It means he's probably pretty tough.
Well, I didn't say you'd be happy to fight him. I said you'd be happy to kill him. Because if you're happy to kill him, it means you were successful. Is the end of the Undermountain have you fight him? So, is there a campaign that ends with you?
I don't know that Xanathar has stats.
Alright.
He might.
So, Oog the Ugly, it has stopped flying. It turns around, the tentacles, the 4 eyeballs kind of all lock in on you, and the central eye locks in on you. The tongue kind of does a flash, thing.
I hate that name.
One of the eyeballs kind of looks down at you. You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fortunately, I'm not terrible at those. Does a 15 save?
Yes, a 15 saves. You, for just one brief second, were completely terrified of this thing, but you steeled your resolve and kind of held your ground. You are up. It attacked you.
Okay. I would yell, "So do I, but you're not making a great first impression, jackass."
Okay.
And I will attack with my longsword.
He's 30 feet in the air.
Of course.
It's just your
Cool.
your posture was just like, oh no.
Cool. I'm a crossbow expert, so we'll draw yonder light crossbow and ghetto blast him.
Okay. Roll 2 hits.
10.
10 misses. The arrow just goes wide.
Fortunately, I picked up my ghetto blaster special. Gotta turn it sideways.
Yep. Sideways helps.
For a 9.
Underneath of it goes. That brings up Lucifer Morningstar. I've talked two pot shots at it and didn't hit it. What are you going to do?
I want to suggest something to it.
Okay. So you want to have it make a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Alright.
I want to suggest that
It's too late.
he go find the Nothics because they love Xanathar. They're in league with him.
You make a wisdom saving throw.
Shit.
Oh no.
Nope.
What did you roll?
3.
Does that beat your spell save
No.
DC?
That's why I said no.
all of a sudden feel the sudden urge to go find the goblin, the Nothics, yes.
Okay.
You must submit yourself to the spell that you were trying to cast upon it. Whatever you were getting now is on your turn. It is the eye floaty thingy's turn. It's going to specifically take one of the eye rays and try to shoot at you. Odd, since you did take a shot at it. You need to make another wisdom saving throw.
6.
You can't take reactions until the end of your next turn. On its turn, you can't move, and uses its action to make a melee or ranged attack against a randomly determined creature within range. The target can't attack it. It does nothing its turn. You are confused by its ray.
I can butt smack someone.
It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and shoot an eye beam ray at Pink Eye. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
12.
You are paralyzed. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, ending the effect on yourself as a success. That brings up Princess Buttercup.
It's in the air, right?
Yes, 30 feet up in the air.
It hasn't taken damage yet, correct?
Correct. It has
Alright, I'm going to bonus action and cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay.
And then I will draw my bow and fire an arrow.
Alright.
Does a 14.
Just barely hits it.
Woo!
Yes.
All right. That's going to be 2d6. It's going to be 8 points of piercing damage.
Alright. That brings up Pink Eye. At the end of your turn, you can make another Constitution saving throw.
24.
You are no longer paralyzed. Veda.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to run back to that doorway over there.
Run
Or the hallway.
Who has the marker?
Northwestern doorway. I would like to use my bonus action to hide
Northwestern.
from a... Sorry, northeastern.
You don't want to attack it, then?
That's
That one. That is less
Remember,
stuff.
saw you off. I can
It's fine.
directions.
I just want to hide behind...
Right there?
Yeah, right by that corner. Can I use my bonus action to hide?
Yeah. Do so at disadvantage.
Yep, had a feeling.
Yeah.
It's got
I mean,
4 eyes.
4 eyes. Looking in your direction.
Okay. 13.
Okay.
Okay. Do I feel sufficiently hidden?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to peek out and use my bow to shoot it with my bow.
Okay, roll the hit.
Neat. 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Do I feel enough to get sneak attack damage with my...
Why do you have no ally within 5 feet of it?
I don't, but if I'm hidden...
You did not have advantage.
Oh, I didn't
on
have
the attack
advantage on the attack roll. That's the part. Okay. No, don't tell him that yet. 9. No, 8.
roll. 8.
8 damage.
Okay.
Woo! I was hoping I could actually do
The
that.
beginning of the next round brings up Oog the Ugly. So you need to make an attack roll against a randomly determined thing. So roll a d6.
Also why I got
Well,
the fuck out of
there's
there.
2.
Well, he's wielding
Yeah.
a crossbow.
Yeah, it's a melee attack, you said, yeah?
You must... It's confusion ring. Melee or ranged attack.
Oh!
So roll a d6.
2.
2. 1, 2. You can shoot Lucifer Morningstar at disadvantage because he's within melee range to you.
Unfortunately, I picked up a feat. I don't think that...
That does not apply anymore. You get to roll a regular attack roll.
Oh boy, lows.
Hey!
12.
Yeah, mage armor.
No, mage armor. All good.
Alright.
Yay! You
Just
heard
barely.
That
Actually would have
brings
helped
up
me right
Lucifer
now.
Morningstar.
I'm going to find the optics right now because
Nobody hit you.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
Because
if you didn't hit me, then
Lucifer's just all like, I really need to go find. No,
Other way.
other way.
oh, other way.
Oh,
For
shit.
once, you actually wish you got hit by your teammate.
Alright. So its turn
As
is
fast as I
next.
possibly can.
It's turn next. It's gonna look at Princess Buttercup, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Peace out.
Bye! Good to see you again.
Oh,
Why?
25 necrotic damage.
Oh.
Shitballs.
To
Good
you.
thing we leveled up.
Then it's going
Let's go
to
find where the
look
rat went.
at Veda.
Yep, sure is. I run
Somebody
the
had to ask him a question after it was leaving
Right?
us.
It was going away.
Veda,
Does it
you
have
need to
disadvantage as I'm
make a
hitting?
wisdom saving throw.
Does it
I
have
look
disadvantage
over at
as
Og
I'm
and
hitting?
say, if I die,
You-
I will haunt your ass
So,
for the rest of
The height
eternity.
is not beat its passive perception. It knows where you are.
So
Okay.
if she's not in a direct
But I'm not
line
in
of
direct
sight,
eyesight. Does it have
from the
disadvantage or
beam,
something?
that's
Or
the
do
only
I have
thing she's
advantage on
concerned about.
something?
Okay. Line of sight plays no part of this. She took a shot at it just
Right.
a second ago.
Yeah.
And would still be in that same second of combat. The arrow is flying towards it. It's looking back at her. So,
That answers
I
the
feel like I'm
question.
still around the corner, but okay.
Okay.
What'd you say, wisdom?
yes.
Okay, good. 9.
9. You are...
I have advantage on wisdom saving throws?
Yeah,
So I wrote it next to it.
it's the
Vidalkin. Yeah.
Neat, I'm a Vidalkin. Woohoo! 18. Fucker.
18. What are you worried about?
She was
Nothing.
so gonna fail.
For a moment there, you were afraid.
I was
You were
terrified.
petrified.
Not thinking you.
Then it comes up to Pink Eye.
What's a Xanathar?
You by my side.
I hate that guy!
They hate that chip.
Why do you hate him?
He thinks he's so fucking great!
Want to help us
I mean,
kill
you
him?
have a lot of eyes.
He has more than me!
That's too many.
Yes!
Go.
Tell him you help him cut off the other guy's eyes.
Why are you talking to me? I'm just gonna walk over here and like stare at him confused.
Okay.
What?
Veda,
Mm-hmm.
you're up.
Oh, neat. Gotta put myself on the thing here. I would like to. Thought that would give me some cool advantage. I would
Your
like
stealth did not
to.
beat his passive perception. So
Right,
you
right,
need
right.
hide well.
For sure. Oh, can I? Can I bonus action hide again? To try to
Do
beat his
another
passive
stealth.
perception?
Doing some stealth.
Nope, didn't work. I
Pretend
rolled
down the
9.
hallway. Dunk, 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 dunk.
Yeah, didn't work. I'm going to sneak out.
I
I know.
But
I'm gonna poke out and do my short bow
Okay.
She's hiding behind a curtain and you can see her
for 17.
17 hits.
Yay! Oh shit! For 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Okay.
And 1 more arrow.
Somehow I skipped Buttercup.
You did. It's true.
That's alright, but Buttercup's turn now.
I will fire a arrow at it.
Can't believe the one spell I suggested for you.
I know! It's
That's
so
a hit,
wrong.
for sure.
And then
I mean,
I
it hurts,
will
but, you know, not the way
go.
I
Ow,
want it.
ow, 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 ow. Where's the marker?
Sam has it.
Sam has it.
And
You need like a marker cut.
20, 25, 30. I'm out of.
How do you know you
My
played too much
bonus
D&D?
action. You can go
Okay.
further out of it.
Wow.
You add marker cuts to the wall.
Oh, bye.
That's in a hallway. The stairs are directly that way.
Are they?
That way. No, they're like 40 feet that way.
Okay. But I'm fine.
Alright. Top of the next round brings up Oog the Ugly.
Do I make any saves or am I just confused?
So the paralyze, the confusion ray. You're back to normal, so it's just one round.
Ah,
Yeah, until the end of its next turn.
okay.
So it was only lasted until the end of that turn. Now you snap out of it and realize you just shot your pal,
But
or tried to.
Tried to shoot at the new person.
And now I'm gone.
And then that's
Fuck
why
you,
she
man.
ran away.
Is high noon Kimasabi. We'll try to fire at it again.
Okay.
16.
That hits.
For 8 points of damage.
Okay. Owie. That's the
And
eyeball.
lay second shot.
Pew pew.
12.
12 misses it.
Got it once.
Lucifer, Morningstar.
I'm down to 10.
You are.
I'm
She's
heading
booking
for
it.
some-
You're headed for Nothics.
Yeah.
Okay. That brings up the.
Okay,
bye.
Do you make a save at all? or
Nothing
you
can hit
just
me now.
Always.
It's just
Okay.
concentration up to 8 hours.
Pink eye.
And you can go front of 50 on your own
Wisdom saving
spell.
Okay.
Can you trip and fall?
That's a big old 6.
You can't take reactions until the end of your next turn. On its turn, the target can't move and uses its action to make a melee or ranged attack against a randomly determined creature within range.
Too bad I'm not around.
Okay.
Fight night favorite time.
Nobody's here to make
Pink
it.
Eye versus Oog. Here we go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is going to come up here.
Come down here.
And it's going to look at probably Veda. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Veda, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, you say.
Yes.
Don't get advantage on that one. Shit. 6.
6?
Yup.
Excellent. That is going to be 19 points of necrotic.
Oh, okay,
damage.
that's fine. I'm totally fine with that.
That brings up Princess Buttercup.
I will fire. Is it within line of sight to me? Do I need to step out a little bit? I'm assuming they probably step up just a tiny bit to be in line of sight without personal cover. Let's go.
And what are you using for a light source right now, Veda?
I am not. You're right. All of that was a disadvantage, I guess.
And I will fire a arrow at it.
Okay.
I didn't even think to ask if there was any.
That was a miss.
Okay.
Got it too. And then, did you say there were, like, the hallway curves down at all?
No, the hallway goes straight south for 40 feet, and then there's a set of stairs.
Like, immediately south this way?
Yeah. Here.
I'll do it for you. So 10, 20, 30, 40, and it keeps going.
I'm badly hurt, so I'm gonna go.
Tumble down the stairs.
God,
Go
bring
right
us
down.
outside.
The thing terrifies me.
Mm-hmm.
Hallway goes that way. So, that brings up Pink Eye.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to find out where improvised weapon is.
It's underneath weapons. It's a weapon type. It's
Oh, okay.
Special
equipment
weapons.
side.
The reason I ask is because I've got the battle axe and the shield, and only one of them,
Before that.
well,
The battle axe can't be thrown,
special improvised. Well, not normally, but I'm not within range of Oog, and that thing is more than 30 feet away from me.
He's got to make a ranged or melee weapon attack against a random creature.
Within, oh wait, it has a long range of 60 feet as an improvised weapon.
So, I'm going to ask you the question I like to ask a lot.
Low.
Highs or lows? Low. Okay. The dice are in your favor. You can feel free to throw your battle axe at the floating thing in the sky. Because it's randomly determined.
Floaty thing in the sky.
Why don't you just kill the Xanathar? Whoop!
Xanathar.
That's a 25 to hit.
1d4
Yep.
points of damage.
I thought you had the attack a random person. Did you?
I did.
Yeah,
And you
it was
rolled
one.
highs or lows to determine
so
whether it was the floaty thing in the room or Oog the Ugly. Okay.
So I threw it and it goes, bink, and it just like bounces off of him, I guess, and falls to the ground.
That brings up Veda.
Oh wait, that was a disadvantage because it's outside of 20 feet, correct?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's the 17 still.
Okay.
Well, that was just the Constitution saving throw was just damage, right? It wasn't okay. I don't have to fight anybody else or anything like that. Neat.
It's a randomly determined
Okay.
day.
Nice.
Pink Eye, do you have any other weapons?
Oh yeah. I'm
I'm
covered in
gonna-
weapons.
Idea. Horrible idea, but idea.
Just throw you up there? And
Yeah.
Hang on and start chopping off eyes.
Because if you're on him, you'll
I'm
be in
gonna do
melee
another
range.
Short
to
bow
start
attack.
ouching
Disadvantage
him.
so they can't see shit.
Well, you have no light source, so
Right.
you don't even have a target technically.
Right, so disadvantage.
Well, you don't know where it is at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I
You
use
wanna
my
use your action
action,
to-
to cause light to happen,
Boom, now you
and then I will like to back up. Go
Alright.
chase Buttercup, because if I can't shoot
Can you
him,
move yourself,
then I will.
please.
So I'm gonna have a
That brings up Oog the Ugly.
Move over to Pink Eye.
Okay.
Grab him by his little goblin waist.
Ah.
Spin twice and throw him at what I imagine is a beholderling.
Okay. Athletics.
I am. This is the clutch moment for athletics to come in.
clutch.
17. Or not 17, 19.
19.
12 plus 7, 19.
Yes.
Alright.
Throw him like a discus. And try to take care of this ranged issue.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a d20 and add your strength modifier to just your strength modifier.
Okay. That is 18 plus 4, 22.
Roll a d4.
Oh my god.
That is 1. Yeah, 1.
Alright. The monster suffers 1 point of damage, as well as Pink Eye suffers 1 point of damage from
Pink Eye latch on?
the,
But I'll have
throw.
somebody in frickin' range.
Grapple it.
After doing the whole whirly with the Pink Eye, throwing Pink Eye, you do manage to hit the thing in the air, And Pink Eye falls the 30 feet to the ground, smacking hard on the concrete, taking 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Only if you could have grappled it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't his turn next, or I would have potentially let that be a possibility.
Or maybe if you'd let me know what was gonna happen!
It's a good morning start, yes, that's the other thing.
Just let me know when I get to the novel.
Let's make a bit my tongue!
30.
That didn't go the way I thought envisioned it.
Thought envisioned, okay.
Alright, that brings up that brings up the thing.
Speaking of which, I'm over here now.
Yeah.
You are.
You got some
Well,
free movement out of
He's
it.
got 2
It's on
targets
top.
in the room. Okay. Og, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
It should choose better things. His famous last word. Oh, 13.
Excellent. So you're going to take half of 17 necrotic damage.
9.
And then, Pink Eye, you must make a Constitution saving throw as well.
Oh boy.
13.
You feel your body lock up for just a second, and then you shrug it off.
That's the same trick.
Then
New tricks.
brings up Princess Buttercup.
I will move up so I can see it and fire a arrow. Woo! Finally I can hit it.
Yay.
20 a lot.
Okay.
And that's going to be 2d6 and a d8. So 11, 12. And I put those plus 6. So 14 points of damage. Piercing and magical. Some of it's magical.
Alright.
I don't know if that makes a
From
difference.
what?
One into Hunter's Mark and Colossus Slayer both to be.
You did
Hunter's
Hunter's
Mark.
Mark.
I did my first round. I
Yeah.
said bonus action Hunter's
Yeah.
Mark.
Okay.
We can rewind the tape.
I will do that later.
I don't know if the magical from Hunter's Mark makes a difference.
Then that's Pink Eye.
I'm gonna pick up my battle axe
Okay.
and be like,
The fuck?
why? Why no kill the Xanathar? I'm just shouting at it from down here.
It's just.
And I move back.
So stupid.
Okay.
Maybe you just not smart enough.
It's gonna make me
understand.
mad though.
Okay.
You're just now
Stupid!
Okay. Anything else?
I guess I'm gonna drop the I picked it up and I'm like stupid. I dropped the battle axe and I'm gonna start pulling out a javelin and like.
Okay.
That's it.
Veda.
Now it's not within 5 feet of Pink Eye because it's up off the ground, right?
Correct.
Okay.
It's 30 feet off the ground.
I know. Now that I have light, I step back around the corner and I tried another shot at it with my short bow. And that's a 17 to hit.
17 hit.
Nice. Ooh. That is 8 points of damage.
The arrow catches it through the mouth and kind of throws it off balance a little bit.
Good.
It wobbles and then.
Hey! Little
Good.
pokey pokes. Good.
It is dead.
I killed my first beholder.
It was a spectator.
I killed my first beholder adjacent.
Beholderkin.
Beholderkin. Ha ha!
I'm gonna start trying to pull the eyeball out of its head.
Beholder adjacent.
Roll survival.
While he does that, I'm gonna go find our friend that went running off.
16.
You try to cut the eyeball and it actually just.
Well, I'm not trying to cut it. I'm literally trying to pull it out of the head.
It's gonna burst like weird gooey all over your hands. You arrive at the Gnostics.
I found you.
Food.
I have some back this way.
You look like food.
But the other food has many eyeballs.
What are you trying to say?
Tastes bad.
More eyeballs, more yum.
It might make you see better.
Roll a persuasion.
Spectators are high in creatine.
Ooh, 23.
Wait, what was the full thing of your suggestion?
You want to go find the Nothics? They're in league with Xanathar. Why would I give a shit? I found the Nothics.
Yep. Not yeah.
And they're in...
You've brought us food. Your food.
While this is happening, I'm gonna take out the battle axe again and try and I'm just gonna chop the ends off of the stalks
Okay.
and just
You can do that.
I'm gonna stuff them in my bag.
Okay.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy. I'm gonna make my voice boom really loud.
Okay.
Back away.
Intimidation.
Is that a display of
That's
magic?
not terrible. That is a 25. I expected that to go so badly.
Yeah, same.
You would have had to fight him by yourself.
So you realize that you've been underneath the effects of your own spell. It fades now.
Okay. I'm gonna tell him to follow me and I'm gonna run back. I don't have no idea what
They're
happened.
not going to follow you. You
What?
intimidated them too. Nope, they rolled a natural 1. They were cowering in the corner.
If Nothics could piss themselves,
Yeah,
then
exactly.
okay.
Exactly. They know
Sweet.
they're not following any way, size, shape, or form.
Can I look for any of my arrows?
You can retrieve half of whatever you have.
Woo! Round it up or down?
Down.
Unless it's damaged. It rounds
I
down.
don't know. Dungeon Master, is it round up or round down?
Let's round up.
Okay, there you go. Good question.
You don't want me to put him over here?
Well, I've
She's
been
like, I'm on
holding-
this side of the
Not this
table.
one.
It's,
This one's not acceptable.
I would purposely carry them before.
You monster.
That was fun.
I have more
Why did you-
eyeballs now.
Truthfully,
Why
I
do
don't
you-
really pay attention.
for
I just
nom-noms?
open it and eat it.
No, for throne.
Why throw eyeballs?
Throne. On chair.
Oh, for
Gobbo
the
chair.
throne, for Gobbo chair.
Pink eyes. Gotta paint them pink.
Yep, sure
What
should.
was that thing?
I don't know.
Big eyeball.
Can I
Big nom nom eyeball.
do a... What is my background?
Beholder
Nope, I
kid.
forgot. I was thinking of my other character. I was thinking of my sage. I'm like, could I heard about this in my travels?
Oh, I was wrong. Before I got very drunk, I used to kill for money too.
Have I heard of Xanathar? That
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I heard
What's
it
your
when you
background?
This is called a high
Noble.
five. That's a low five. This is a high five.
Tiefling noble.
It's a mark of
Roll
excitement
of
in it.
history.
Didn't Cole inform us what Xanathar is before we even
No,
entered?
you know.
The rest of the group? Didn't you do a history and
I
explain?
did.
So, must be some relation to Xanathar because it's similar to what I've been described what he is. I vaguely described that he's a floating eyeball with lots of eyes.
Xanathar is?
Beholder.
Yeah, remember Cole before we entered
Oh, yeah.
explained what Xanathar
I thought
was,
he was like
and
a
the
mage or
whole-
something.
what
He's
this
a
place was.
He is a beholder. That's what the monster is called. Don't call it to his face,
No,
though.
it's Beholder Kid.
No. Xanathar is a beholder.
Oh.
Okay.
Wanted to know.
Why is he holding bees?
I wonder if this is one of his kids.
Because he also has a goldfish for some reason.
Are beholders like Sith? You know, like there can only ever be
What's it
two.
called
This is one
now?
of his kids who want to kill him to
What's it
take
called?
his
What the heck is a
place.
Sith? That's not Dungeons and Dragons.
There were always two.
Yeah, so this guy's okay. So Xanathar is Hank Pym, and this thing is like a little Ultron.
Pretty
I
much.
thought you
What
meant
are you
King
saying?
What are these words?
Well, there's this wall that's here. It's called the fourth wall. I like breaking it sometimes.
You punched the wall? Did
What are
it
you
hurt
guys
you?
doing? Hanging out in the room where you just killed this thing.
We're just
I
resting.
moved the eyes from the eye stalks.
I think we're waiting for you and
Yeah, I went
and
to
our
find
new
her.
friend to come back.
I came back.
Did we run across each other and come back?
Yeah, you guys run into each other.
Okay, welcome
She looks
back.
pretty confused.
Yeah, same.
You okay?
Yeah, my spell didn't work the way it was supposed to.
Alright.
No, it did. It's on you.
Yeah, but that's not how it's supposed to work.
Yeah. Well, we were headed for these stairs over here that I see now with my my lit up bow or whatever it's lit.
Oh, put that thing out.
I don't want. I can't see shit. Do you have a thing that can help me see?
I could help you see shit.
You... I don't want to see your shit. Okay, I put my bow out. My light away.
Some of these are just too easy.
I know. I just walk into them.
You walk into the shit?
I do walk into the shit. Somebody was gonna bring that one in. Okay.
Wonder
How
if
are
that,
you with us?
I wonder if that rat even made it past Senior floating
Yeah,
on.
We
do
could
see
find
a-
out.
Do we see a dead rat near the beholder?
In the room in which you guys fought it, you've been in this room before, so no.
Oh,
We could check
I
inside
didn't
it.
know we'd been in this room before.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is the room that you guys have been in before. This is the Nothic to see here. 4 Nothics lurk here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought we were somewhere else.
An
Okay,
arcane spell has been cast on the western door.
Sure. Well, there's
Yeah.
these stairs that this rat went up. If you
Let's
wanna-
go.
Let's go up the rat stairs.
And I go stealthily up the stairs.
After making all that noise? No.
As
Let's
we
get
walk,
everyone over. Oh,
Just walk in.
does anybody have like a piece of paper?
I did.
Oh, where'd it go?
I
I gave it all to
Loaded.
Cole, and he took it to do some weird writing.
Loaned it to
I'll
Cole.
ask him for some
He's
when he
got
comes
a-
back.
It's got a pretty gnarly map.
Okay.
But Cole's not here, is he?
No.
Fortunately, we don't advocate violence on my planet. But we're not
Yeah,
on
maybe
my
somebody
planet, are we?
cast a spell on Cole, and now Cole's really smart now.
Maybe.
No, he
you
said
guys
he's
one
going
has
to
chair
trying
in
to
it.
go
I don't know if
stealthily.
it's-
I'll see.
No, we're not. Not
No,
even a little.
all pretensions
We're not
of
what?
stealth.
You said no.
Stealth? What's stealth? We're cronking it.
I
We're
mean, I'd like
totally
to
just
try,
cronking
but you shut us down.
Send me
Well, I mean,
away.
you did
on
hold
the-
a big conversation in the room before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just seeing as we proceeded to a new place that was
You know.
the same, but
war marching and
We own
whistling.
the place now.
we have
Yes.
the Gobbo Market.
Yeah. Gobbo does own the place.
Yes, and
We just gonna leave that body back there? You were gonna take it
Scared
back
the
to your
knob.
goblin
No, I have
friends?
eyes. That's all I want.
he wanted the eyes to have on the throne and not to throw, because I was confused.
Eye bombs.
You do get confused easy, Veda.
Yeah, I do.
Oh my
Way
God.
too easy.
Who's leading this?
I'll be up
Not
front.
Not me.
I
I'll
will.
be behind her.
I like to be up front.
I'll just walk behind Veda, arm on her shoulder, because somebody told me to put
Okay.
out my light.
Anybody else?
I'll be
So
adjacent
you're right
to
behind me,
Veda.
right?
You can put your arm on my shoulder.
Okay,
Oh.
never mind. I switched.
Okay.
Got my new friend.
Hey, why did you leave me?
Because I'm always pursuing someone and falling in and out of love easily. And there's this dapper gentleman here now.
Oh my God. Really? That's really your thing?
So you're leaving me?
I'm
I
wherever.
thought we
Like,
had something
just
special.
more kind of happily humming to myself with the eyeballs that
What?
I've got.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
What-
will fit
what was
well
yours?
together. Insatiable desire for carnal pleasures. I got you, baby.
Damn!
I thought we had something
Oh,
special,
Tiara all
Veda.
over again.
I fall in and out of love easily.
So you might be coming back
Thank
around.
you. Next.
Give her a couple hours. She'll come back around.
It's probably true.
And then she'll leave. And then a couple hours to go back.
Princess Buttercup, as you are walking up the stairs to this corner, this weird-looking animal with 2 large antennas is there at the corner. It reaches out, and one of the antennas smacks your shield. You watch the shine on your shield literally vanish. Your shield suffers a -1 permanent armor class reduction from a rust monster.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oog the Ugly, the rust monster immediately
Well,
to
you're
your left there is going to try to hit
Legit
you.
in this room.
Oh yeah, that is an 18.
18 misses. I have a 19 armor class.
Good.
Really? You have a 19 armor class.
I have a chain shirt, a dexterity modifier of 1, plus my shirt.
That doesn't sound right at
Chain
all.
shirt does not give you an 18.
Chain mail?
Chain mail does. Chain shirt gives you a 16.
16. I am defensive
17.
as well.
Oh.
Okay. There it is.
Jeez, you guys
All
are
right.
pushing him. He knows this stuff.
Well, roll
There's
initiative.
somewhere.
I don't like this. I don't
Oh,
like
that's
this. No,
so
I
bad.
don't. No, I don't.
I'll protect
Veda.
Thanks. 21. I don't need protecting.
Oog the
Oh
Ugly.
no, I'll take
11.
Oh.
Princess Buttercup.
Also 11.
Pink Eye.
14.
This is
And
how.
Lucifer Morningstar.
6.
This is how Og loses everything he owns.
So the thing in front of you, one of the two antennae, is going to try to hit your shield, Og. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 6.
Your shield has now been touched by one of the antennas and suffers a -1 to your armor class.
Alrighty.
That is number 2's turn. Number 1's turn. He's going to try to reach out and touch you. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Come on, dexterity. There we go. Plus 5, 21.
Okay, so you dodge out of the way of number 1's antennae, and that brings up Veda.
I can tell something's happening, but I don't know what. So I'm going to cast light on my rapier.
Okay.
And then I am going to hold my action in case one of them gets closer to me, because I am blocked by a lot of people.
Well, light was your.
Oh wait, light was my action. I'm going to stand here defensively.
That brings up Pink Eye.
What's going on?
How about to find out?
Okay, well.
Up and over.
Yeah, I'll scoot up to the side. We can pass through.
I guess what I'll do is I'll use Nimble Escape to disengage to move through your guys' space. Not because it helps me, but because, you know,
But you can move into their space and then disengage, because you can't disengage them as something that you're not in combat with.
well, the disengage action means I don't take opportunity attacks for the entire turn. So I'm just gonna like get out here and look at them. What do I see?
These things.
Ooh,
Gross.
pretty.
Cute. A giant flea.
Yeah, giant flea.
I guess I swing my battle axe at it.
Roll to hit.
25
That is a definite hit.
for 10 slashing damage.
Your weapon takes a permanent -1 damage to penalty to damage roll.
Okay. Did it look like it hurt it?
Oh yeah, that hurt it for sure.
Okay.
It looks really, really pissed off and looks like the mouth is trying to eat your battle axe. That brings up Og and Buttercup. Og, you're right there, so I'm going to let you go first. And Princess Buttercup, you're next.
I am going to disengage the fuck out of there.
Peace.
Everything I have is metal.
Okay.
Nope.
You're
not
gonna
losing
rust all over.
my
You're
equipment.
gonna nope right on out of there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have left.
Mayor of
that.
Nopesville and Sprennan. What about you?
I'll pull out a dagger.
Okay.
I see what it did to my buddy's weapon there, and I'm like,
Stay behind.
Perception.
well, I saw what it did to my shield.
You saw what it did to your shield, but not your buddy's weapon.
So I know my perception would be 20 a lot.
Okay. So you saw what it did to your shield, not what it would do to his weapon.
Okay. So I saw that it wasn't so friendly to my shield, so I'm not going to use my rapier. I'm going to pull out one of my daggers
Okay.
and booming blade it. That would be a 12.
That is going to miss.
And then I am going to back up a little bit.
Into Lucifer.
Don't bring them to me!
And I get to back up without the opportunity attack.
Lucifer Morningstar.
Oh goodness.
I'm just like, oh,
Good. Block me in more.
My shield's already.
What?
I said block me and more. Okay.
You can go diagonal.
I can. Yeah.
I'm going to use a 3 points
Okay.
to distance a spell
Okay.
and inflict wounds on number 1.
Number 1, you don't have line of sight on. Not from where you are.
Then number 2.
Half cover.
So what's a +2?
Yep.
Okay. I can run
Yeah.
it. 25.
Hit. Why you were worried?
Kill it.
3d10.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay. You just weren't ready.
All of the dice.
I meant to cast it higher, but I didn't say it,
That's
so
my
here we
first
go.
volley.
Why are you rolling
That is
12?
not,
It's not a
the
10.
right. No, that's the one I wanted right there. Sorry, I grabbed the wrong one. 14. 19 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Boom.
That brings up the rust monsters.
I got it.
Number 1 is going to wave its antenna around at Pink Eye.
Sure.
You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is that considered something I can see for danger sense purposes? Because what danger
Waving
sense
tentacles.
says is specifically, where is it? You have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells. To gain this benefit, you can't be blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. Uncanny sense of when things nearby aren't as they should be, giving you an edge when you dodge away from danger.
Yeah, but this thing doesn't
Danger
look like
sense.
it's dangerous. Looks like an oversized flea. In the spirit of danger sense, I would say no, but as a general rule, it would give you advantage because you can see it. Yes.
Okay. Probably going to be fine regardless.
Always is.
17.
17, yeah, that's definitely going to wind up doing it. So number 2 is going to move up to you, and it's going to do the same thing.
Danger.
Do you use a shield?
I do.
Seems like it's trying
19.
19. Looks like it's trying to hit the shield. Alright, then that brings up Veda.
Neat. I would like to cast a firebolt at number 2.
Alright.
Okay. And maybe succeed. 19 to hit.
Hit it.
Neat. What I know. Don't remind me. That is a 14 points of damage.
Ooh, that was
And I
hot.
I wink at you, and I stay right behind you.
Pink Eye.
Stop trying to touch my stuff! I'm gonna get mad.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna just like take that same axe and just.
Okay.
That is a 24.
That hits. Don't forget
I know.
Okay.
8 slashing damage.
Another -1 to the weapon attack.
You said a 12 didn't hit before.
No, 12 did not.
Okay. But that one has disadvantage on attacks. Not that it's going to be making attacks against anybody other than me.
Okay.
Oog
the Ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you move back. Let's go with Princess Buttercup since you're close.
I will move up to number 2.
Princess Buttercup, get down!
Oh, by the way, the dagger took the -1 also.
Even though it didn't hit.
Oh, no, you missed. Okay, never mind.
And
Just kidding.
Swing with my dagger.
Yep.
Playing my thought.
Modify 20.
That hits. Which one are you trying to hit, number 1 or number 2?
Number 2.
Alright.
So that's
Definitely takes the -1 now.
That's gonna be
Pre or post?
I did Hunter's Mark. It's taking damage, correct? Number 2.
That's
Yeah, the ranged inflict wounds.
I did. I also hit it with
Yes,
my fireball.
it has.
Bolt.
19.
after dealing damage, the
Yep.
weapon takes a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty.
No, I was just making sure Colossus Slayer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's taking. It's taking.
No, he was answering my question for your post.
Because
it's like it's just digging in like.
Right.
5, 9, 12 points of damage.
Number 2 is dead.
Woo!
Not so tough.
Not much to attack it.
Stupid fucking piece of shit! God damn it!
Hear a lot of swearing, and that sounds like Pika's got it.
I guess I
handled.
didn't need it, but I didn't need a booming blade.
I'm going to ready my action to shoot one of these things that it's destroying my stuff.
Alright. Lucifer Morningstar.
Been working on the railroad.
You know. You're not wrong. Do you like a strong woman?
Do you like principal strong woman?
Okay, good.
Alright, can I see it?
Yes, but half cover.
Perfect.
I'm gonna show off.
Strong woman.
So
Vice
I'm
principal
gonna
strong woman?
use
I think
the double
it's
spell slot.
PC principal and vice
Because I
principal.
want to try to be like
Is it the other way
super
around,
awesome
or-
in front of this girl. Right
Vice Principal Strong. Or no, Vice Principal first name Strong.
Inflict wounds again.
Oh, you gotta spend sorcery points and use it.
Yes, yep, I do that.
Choose!
That's a 12 though, so
That's gonna
I'm
miss.
gonna massively fail.
And expend a third level spell slot.
Yep, did. Sure, yep.
Yep, all
Okay.
that happens.
So,
Another questionable one.
Beginning of the round, the rust monster is going to try to touch your shield.
13?
13. Veda.
Hey, I can't see this thing. I'm gonna move up, but not
It's
near.
the wrong way. Unless you're
I'm
not
like-
wearing metal bits.
okay.
Here.
Well,
I mean, at least.
Okay. And then I would like
Thank you.
to toss another firebolt its direction. Like a badass. Ooh, natural 20! Whoop, 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 whoop.
You hit her?
You hit the tablet.
You made her lose her game.
I'm gonna double the number of dice.
I love you. Are you okay?
Did I scare you?
You didn't break the
25.
tablet, did it?
25.
Yes.
25 points of damage.
That's
Wow,
for you,
that's
buddy.
a -1 permanent
That's for you.
to that weapon.
To my firebolt.
Oh,
Doesn't
through
make it better.
firebolt?
Right.
Oh, okay then. Yeah.
Yeah, -1 to my
Absolutely.
firebolt. Sure.
Negative
Forever.
permanent. Cumulative.
Sure.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still alive.
Cool.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
I-
the other one
I
died a
just-
lot easier.
I'm gonna go around the corner and wink, and like just stay where I am.
Nice shot, baby.
Thanks. Glad you saw that.
Big die.
Yeah, no, I'm just stupid, stupid, stupid.
You're gonna end up with nothing on that weapon.
I'm imagining the 10 doesn't hit,
Nope.
but the second attack with
You want
a
some
20 does.
I hit.
One second, let me map this out real quick. 8.
Okay.
Real quick. Can't do it.
And dead.
Nice.
Yay!
It's a -3.
Yeah.
I get a permanent.
I start
-3.
kicking it.
Your foot rusts.
Is that the one that was already damaged from the beak incident?
There's some on the table.
Where it was like a bludgeoning now?
No, that
instead
was a
of
hand axe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that just makes it dull.
Yeah.
I'm just kicking it.
There were, looks like, 2 hungry rust monsters in this place.
Neat.
The
Hungry for rust.
walls are decorated with boss release of dwarves singing and drinking.
Okay.
A dozen empty iron torch brackets are mounted to the north and south walls at 10-foot intervals.
I could have seen the whole time.
No, they're empty.
Oh, they're empty. Okay.
Empty torch brackets.
Damn it. Okay.
dumb rust monsters, why don't you eat those?
They're 10 foot off the ground.
They're too
How
short.
big are the rust monsters?
They're like 3
They're
feet
little
tall.
fleas.
Ha!
Boing.
Losers.
All the
Eat.
fleas could have.
I have an
boinged.
idea.
What? What
Oh,
idea?
come here.
Don't throw Og.
What?
I'm gonna take out the sharp hand axe.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab a hold of the antenna and try and detach it.
Take a -1 damage.
Yep.
To the
Yeah,
sharp
yeah.
attacks.
Watching with suspicion and say, "What are you doing, Pink Eye?"
I pick up the antenna and I just start running at you.
I'm gonna run the fuck away. God damn it, Pink Eye!
Can I put my hand out for to stop Pink Eye as he runs towards him?
It's hilarious. There we go.
Which way are you
fine.
going to run?
I have a 40-foot move speed,
I
I attempt to try to stop
can
him.
dash for 60.
and I can dash for 80.
Which way are you going to run?
He's
Back,
going that
I
way.
fail.
back the fuck up the stairs. I don't want to
Alright,
lose my.
down, so
Down.
dexterity. Both of you.
No, is it a save?
Yes.
Yes!
8.
Okay.
17.
You hit the front. You hit the corner running, and just the stairs kind of disappear off from underneath of you. You land on your face and roll into a somersault
I want to be at the
as
top of the stairs
Pink
watching.
Eye comes around the corner chasing you. Everybody else can watch the antenna in his hand kind of like slowly shrink, leaving like rust dust as Pink Eye is running to. By the time Pink Eye actually gets up to you, he touches you with a handful of rust.
Well, I'm trying to like slap him, so it's just more like a spray.
He just throws a handful of rust at you as you roll to a stop at the base of the stairs.
Ah!
You don't know the spell mending.
Fucking. God!
I'm your friend.
I'm gonna start sprinting up the stairs to see if there's anything left of the rust monster.
By the time you get to it's just a pile of rust.
God!
Oh!
Damn it!
I wanted to find out if that was gonna work. Because then you just swing it at somebody's face.
Are they always like this?
No!
Yes.
Yes.
Damn it! My gear keeps me alive. I
And-
can't get angry like you.
It doesn't
You can
help
get
our
angry,
friend
it just
Cole,
doesn't
who
work as
you
well.
missed walking out.
Maybe
Oh, I
you
know
should
Cole.
toughen up.
Yeah.
He encourages their behavior.
I can see why. This is
Crap.
great.
How's your face?
Don't
Same as
tell Veda,
before.
but
There's no
he
doing worse
convinced
to it.
No, I meant is it
gold
bleeding?
off of Veda.
Oh,
What?
He convinced Pink Eye to steal some gold off of Veda.
What? Wait. Would
Let's see.
that be passive perception or normal perception?
right,
To hear offhand what she's whispering.
passive. And I would say do a performance.
Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
Your performance?
Damn it.
You rolled an
Rust
8 before.
monster
Don't try and bullshit that.
Well, I was just rolling. I didn't know what to roll. I gotta.
But you rolled the die, and it was
I'm
an
not
8.
good at performance. +1 to 11.
14. Passive.
He
did what?
You
Who
heard,
stole Vita's gold?
okay, never mind.
Pink Eye! Did you steal Vita's gold?
No.
Deception.
You did. So you'd have to roll a 7.
Where's my insight? Shit. Oh, good. 8.
Pink Eye didn't steal gold.
Watching you. -1 trust.
God.
She's
I'm
ready.
telling the truth. Like,
You
here,
were-
I'll even...
-1 Pink Eye trust. Natural 1?
No, is that deception?
Yes, because you did.
Then it would have been a 13 still.
Shit.
Even though I was telling the truth.
Still -1 trust.
So where do you guys want to go now? I mean, you have traveled up. This is literally the one room that you have been in the new section of the dungeon
Yeah.
so far.
What is to our right?
To your right is a door at
Neat.
the end of this 30-foot wide by 70-foot long room. To your left is a hallway that leads off into darkness.
Okay. I would like to enter the 30-foot by 70-foot room.
Okay.
Which looks like 20 up there, but it's fine.
You get the idea.
I got the idea. With my whatever is still lit.
I'm totally going with you.
Okay.
I take my new boo. I don't know what that was supposed to be. What's in this room? You said some cool reliefs
there are
and
just boss reliefs of dwarves that are drinking and partying, and there are
get it.
empty torch sconces all over the place here.
charcoal?
Okay.
Excuse me.
Anything that looks
Paint?
I don't know, like dwarf that looks out
I'll
of place.
check
You could use
the
some of their blood.
torches.
Huh?
Any
You can use some of their blood as
Investigation.
paint.
Sure.
Where's blood? The things we just killed.
16.
Do they have blood?
It's just a pile of rust.
Doesn't
Oh.
look like there's anything of interest in this whole thing.
Hey,
Go back.
What?
you!
Oh.
What?
Do you have any paint or charcoal? Need some.
Can I check
Go-
the sconces for
The eye
charcoal
thing we just
components
fought.
for
It
him?
probably got some blood.
They're
Go-
empty. They've been empty for a long time.
Alright.
Oh,
Sorry, pink eye, no charcoal here.
pull out one of the eyes.
Squeeze some blood out of the thing.
Some eye juice.
Does it have like?
Not really anymore.
Then all my stuff is probably covered in gunk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach in there and just like squirm my hand around and try and get it covered in some stuff.
It gets covered in a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna start drawing pink eye faces on the dwarves.
Clan pink
You
eye.
get one pink eye before it runs out.
Yeah. While they're doing whatever they're doing in the room, that's what I'm actively doing. I'm just like going through my bag, trying to get my hands covered in nasty junk and like
Some leftover
drawing
rust
faces
back
and
there.
pink eye rules and you know like RULZ.
Okay.
Clan pink eye.
Pink eye number 1.
We're the dysfunctional mess. Right? The one that I'm in.
Why don't we go the other way? This is a room, right?
It's just a room,
There's
yeah.
a
There was a
door-
door at the other end of it.
Door at the center of the western end, and there's a hallway that proceeds off into darkness.
Can I go
to
listen
the-
at the door?
Yeah, do a perception.
You're talking to them about some eyeball shit. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know. Maybe you should. 10.
Sounds quiet.
What'd you hear?
Nothing. Come here,
I'm gonna slowly open the door.
though. No,
So-
listen first.
With her face against it.
Hey, monsters!
I'm gonna like stealthily open the
Listen
door.
first.
Natural.
With the natural 20, it's 29.
Okay.
I put
the
out my
door,
light.
The door opens. You
What do I
can see 60 feet ahead, right? 10, 20, 30, 40,
I can
50,
see 0
60.
feet ahead.
The hallway disappears beyond your dark vision straight ahead of you, but about 30 feet down to the right-hand side, you can tell that there's another hallway.
It's clear. I'll open it up all the way.
Clear enough to put my light back on?
No.
Hey.
Hey. We meet again.
My hand might go a little lower. But not too much.
My fingers are cold. Armpit.
Yeah. Dapper gentleman. Shall we proceed into this room?
Yeah,
We
I'll
wanna
lead
get
the
the-
way and
I'll
I'll
proceed
go up to
anywhere
the
with
other
Are
hallway
you
and
with
like
us?
Yes.
peek my head around the corner.
Alright. Perception.
Nice! Perception
Oh.
28, natural 20. Okay.
60 feet down, you can't. Just fades out of dark vision.
Now that I'm up
Seems
to
to
that
be-
hallway, do I see anything more in the other hallway?
Make out just a little bit, but not much. What you're seeing in there doesn't make a whole lot of sense to you.
What I'm seeing in there doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Correct.
Let's go that way. Whatever way doesn't make a lot of sense.
Okay. You.
Can I
I'm
hang
confused. I'm intrigued.
back 10 feet from the
I'm intrigued.
person in front of me.
Okay.
I'm intrigued by something doesn't make sense to me. I want
I'm
to.
gonna go get a rag too, just in case.
Just in case.
I want to declare
Already
that I
said
am.
marching order just in case.
Just
I am. I am
Just in
quietly
case.
Just
going
in
down the
case.
hallway.
Just in case our
It's
road
a 0.5%
drops
chance to get 2 natural
40
20s.
stories into the abyss.
Yeah, because 1 out of 20 twice.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have any memory, so it's only 1 out of 20 twice. So 1 out of. Yep.
Nice.
And now, I won't get
RNG,
a, now, I
this is
won't,
on your side.
now I won't get a 20 for a couple more weeks.
Yeah,
that's
that's
usually
right,
how it
those are
works.
only
I
twice.
usually get 2 20s back to back,
That
and
is how
then
probability works.
don't see one for a long
Although
time.
that was Sam rolling your dice, so you know it could have been a fluke.
I was
Is that another
laughing
one?
about
Oh.
it to a 20.
With the help of your friends, I get by with a little help from my friends.
Yeah, you do.
I get 5. With a little help from my friend.
I see this,
You, my new
and
friend.
I'm mad at her
What?
for no longer like using my shoulder, and so I'm jealous. And now I want to win her. I want to win his favor
No.
because I want to take the favor away from
Mine.
Oh man, this is gonna get so ugly.
Great.
So much.
So we've got
I'm painting.
How's it going?
What do you
we've
paint?
got
Just fine.
Just goblin
romantic
graffiti over the top of the
triangle.
dwarves.
Yeah, of course. Goblin over dwarves.
Got the romantic triangle and then like the comedy duo.
We are a
we
sitcom.
are a sitcom.
Do you like half
With,
elves?
Oh,
like,
you're gonna
way
learn
more
so
violence.
many things about Lucifer.
Do you like half elves?
Oh, I like just about everything.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Come to the end of the
Where are we?
hallway.
I'm confused.
You come to this end of the hallway.
Where are you coming from?
Transition
this
from
way, Mo?
R to M.
I'm not even gonna
Okay.
wait.
Need the
That's
jump.
so
Like
worse,
15 times.
Yeah.
Repeat it.
Hashtag love triangle.
You guys do come
Okay.
from.
I'm still painting.
You guys are coming from this way.
Okay.
You are here.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Pika.
Perception was a natural one.
I hear this in the background.
No, you don't, because you guys are all the way down the hallway.
Alright. Ahead of you, you can make out
Bacow!
a lot of
What do we see?
nothing.
What do we see? I want to know what we
You
see.
see nothing.
I still
You see nothing.
Put on us. Come on, Will. We got half an hour-ish.
Nope, I mean, you guys have.
Rails!
Hey, she can't see, so she won't know
I
anything that
can't see
happens
anything
right
anyways.
now.
I'll just la.
Narrow paths wind between scattered piles of broken furniture and garbage. 2 iron chandeliers, once anchored to the 20-foot-high ceiling, have fallen. The ropes cut. One has crushed into a pile of debris. Pinned beneath another chandelier is a dead giant spider.
Ooh.
Oh, that is truly a shame. Those are nice chandeliers.
Clearly a bard has been through here.
I know.
The only way to knock down chandeliers is to cut it and say, "Watch out!" And only a bard would be intimidated by a speeder.
Can I see what's at the end of the room?
From where you're standing.
Can I move up? I don't want to move up to be seen in that doorway, but I want to move right up to it and peek my head into that.
To the north?
Yeah, I want
to... Stealth.
Stealth would be 17.
Where are you going?
We're going.
Huh?
You
I don't know how far away we are.
have snuck up to the side room there.
Okay.
You moved up?
Apparently.
Do you have perception to see?
Okay. Sure.
That'd be a natural 20, so 28.
I'll never roll another natural 20 again.
Just so you guys are aware, you cannot natural 20.
I know. I was just declaring that I got a natural 20 because I never get
justify
natural
the number.
20s. Yeah.
Never tell me the odds. That's what's going on right now.
Yep. That dice likes you.
I feel like Torg. He's always rolling those.
Well, he's got advantage all the time. 10%
You
chance.
look down there and you can see maybe 5 feet, and then it's just obscured by a giant web. You cannot see beyond.
Spider.
I'm gonna message. What do you see?
I'm gonna try and sneak up to where she is.
You may
Oh yeah, 'cause
12.
I can reply. Web. Lots of web.
Oh, spiders. I hate spiders.
It's okay. I'll get them for you.
There's only one place.
But they are flammable.
I am going to look.
Sneak up to you.
So
I
can
hear
I
the
look
goblins
up?
sneak up to me.
I got a 12.
Now that I'm up to that, can I see?
Perception.
Okay.
Now that I'm up to that point, can I see what's in the rest of the room with the chandeliers?
That is 16. Looking up.
The ceiling, the 20-foot-high ceiling, is also covered with large webs. You can see a cocoon stuck up to the ceiling in the far corner. You can see that there's 2 chandeliers in that southern room. One to the south has smashed upon a freaking giant spider. There are webs all over the place in there.
Do I see that that's like a door or something at the end, or?
You can make out the door.
Eyes up.
Looking in the room, up at the ceiling, do I see anything? Nope.
Webs.
What?
A cocoon.
Just the one cocoon that he saw? Do we want to...
Fall back, burn everything.
Firebolt.
I was just going to say that. Hey, close your eyes.
Webs on the ceiling in this room?
Yes.
Okay.
That's already dark.
Roll to hit.
13.
Cover your ears.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely hit the webs themselves.
Good job.
The cocoon does go up quite fast.
Look at that burn. I can see now. What? Spider webs?
As you guys are standing there watching the fire burn off, a giant spider down onto the floor right in front of you guys. Roll initiative.
Was your fire in the last one?
What have you done to me?
Oh,
You're the one who decided to use my tower as I was using it.
Fuck yeah.
In the limited number of written words I have read, I've seen this one, you stupid 8-eyed freak.
Apparently I'm a little too loud right now.
Ugly
Apparently what?
Nothing.
8-legged freaks, yeah.
Yeah,
Stupid
there was
eight-legged
this book.
Buttercup.
11.
Og.
7.
Pink Eye.
9.
Lucifer.
19.
Veda.
22.
Okay.
She was prepared.
We were so ready for this.
So you specifically moved up to put a firebolt on
In the room, yes.
in the room, and Veda followed with you.
Yes, we are.
Og, did you stay
right
back?
next to each other.
Especially since fire was about to be involved, I'm back to where webbing would not burn down on my facial regions.
So a large spider has dropped to the floor after coming out this way.
Ooh, yes.
Here.
What a good spider.
Another large spider is currently on the wall here. Another one is currently on the wall here.
Losers.
He is up 15 feet, and he is up 20 feet. He is on the ground level, and you can tell that there's others that are coming your direction. Alright, so
they were going to be so sneaky.
Super important question. Is the fire still burning in the room as
so
they drop?
What I understood, she took a shot at the cocoon in the corner.
Right.
It burned for just a second, then it reveals a body that's in there, and the fire goes out.
So are we in that same second? So I have visual.
No.
Okay.
Literally after she threw the fire up there, it burned, and moments later, the giant spiders, noticing the light flash, came running over here, and one of them drops down in front of you.
Okay. I would like to draw my rapier and cast light on it, and that's my turn.
Okay. Then that brings up the giant spiders. Number 1 is going to try to
next level, you guys.
Bite Buttercup.
See my
It's going to roll a 18 to hit you.
Just barely.
Okay. You're going to take 6 points of piercing damage and a Constitution saving throw.
God, really? 8.
That's
18 and then the last second, boop.
10 points of poison damage
great.
from it. Then number 2 is going to point its butt at Pink Eye. And it's
Do I have any sort of cover since it's a large? Is like kind of around a corner and all that?
Well, the spider's going to climb around the corner. I just don't have room to show it on the map.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, he's above number 1.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So the target, it's going to try to shoot the webbing at you. 10.
No.
So Nothing happened from that one. Number 3 is going to use its movement to move up to the ceiling, and then kind of like go over number 1, over Pink Eye and Buttercup, and shoot its webbing down at Lucifer. That's going to be an 11.
Nope.
I'm still hurt from the beholder.
Yeah. Yep. Me too.
I'm very bad.
You're our healer, so. And is that directly above, or is that?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
20 feet up though, because it's 20 feet high ceiling.
20.
Okay.
See number 4.
I still have
Oh, good.
Room.
God.
He's down at the ground.
Scooters.
Alright, then that brings up Lucifer.
Hey. I am going to. Which one shot at me?
The one that's by you
Number
on the
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
ceiling.
going to firebolt that one. Cause it's
No,
above.
number 2 shot at Pink Eye, number 3 shot at you.
I'm gonna firebolt the one that shot at me. So number 3.
Number 3 is on the ceiling above you.
Yep. That is a 18 plus 7.
That hits for sure.
That is 2d10. Fire! Woo! 14.
Mama. Alright, after
Burn, bitch,
Lucifer
burn.
is Buttercup.
Are the ones that are on the walls low enough to hit the
15
melee
and 20.
attack?
They are 15
15,
feet
oh.
and 20 feet.
So I will booming blade number 1.
Okay. Roll 2 hits.
There we go. 22.
That's a hit.
It's gonna be. Ah, dang it! Forgot to do hunter's mark on it first. So we got 4 points of thunder damage. 1, 2, 3, 8, 11 piercing.
15 total points of damage to it.
And I'm gonna take the bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
Because I can't disengage from all of them, and I'm like, ow, 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 ow. This is not dependent be
Difficult terrain.
for 10. Yep, so to get
That brings up Pink Eye.
Sticky! No! I'm gonna rage. And then I'm gonna take out the battle axe and use it because,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm so mad!
Leave it on top of the thing. That's where some people
That is not gonna hit because that's a 10.
Nope.
And that's an 11.
That's not gonna hit
13,
either.
I think.
Odd.
Actually, I was gonna drop that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
2 oil flasks.
Okay.
Burn!
Okay.
I'm going to use both of my attack actions to lob these things. I'm going to try to get one on top of one, and then I'll try to sidearm the other one at 3.
Well, you could throw a flask 20 feet, so it's going to land 5 feet in front of it unless you step up.
I shall step forward and throw this sucker.
Okay.
And he's whipping the other one at number 2, you said, or number 3?
I'll throw at number 3.
Okay. So
Hit it with some fire now.
Yeah, make the first attack roll with just your strength.
Okay, and these are not lit, but we have
Right.
people that do fire.
Yes.
So. The first one is 13.
That's going to land on the floor right underneath number 1. But we're going to say that essentially this area of floor now has oil on it.
Sure.
Okay. And the second one?
I'm going to throw at 3. I'm going to try to get it above 3 so that the oil comes down on its anterior.
Roll the hit.
That is 23.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to shatter and cover half the spider with oil.
Then I will end by saying, burn those spots.
Okay.
Okay.
That brings up Veda.
Neat. I'm gonna step in the crack right there and do a Rapier attack at number 1.
Alright.
Ooh, natural 20. And I would have sneak attack damage because Pink Eye's right there.
Yeah, Pink Eye's right there.
Okay.
Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me.
And being annoying as they all heck. I'm going to just double this. One of them got stuck. 39 damage.
Number 1 is dead.
I was
All
going to
your
bonus
oil was for
action
naught.
Okay.
to
There's one
disengage
behind
and
it.
then go back behind Lucifer.
Alright.
And I did the nod thing, the head nod on the way. So, okay.
Alright. So,
Should I leave the oil
Nope.
there?
nope, it's fine.
Okay.
So number 4 is going to clamber over
His
climbing
dead body.
like, onto number 1's space, and he's going to wind up occupying the dead spider's once living space, and it's going to try to bite Pink Eye. Did you go reckless?
No, I did not.
Oh.
That's not my dice tower. That's my
Into
tower.
your teeth.
Yeah, that was awesome. Wow, that's a natural 20 though.
Holy crap!
Not into the dice cup. That's
Really?
going to
The
be,
cheated natural 20 teeth.
14
20.
points of damage.
Piercing?
You're welcome. Ooh, sorry.
Yes.
What?
And a
Inspiration.
Constitution saving throw.
I failed the con save.
So do the poison? Yeah, the poison dice get double too, don't they?
I thought that was an after effect
12.
of it.
Oh yeah, it's true. So let's go 10 because I rolled 2 ones.
Yay!
Woozy.
I said natural 20.
Oh boy.
It was a natural 20.
You're welcome.
Very
Beautiful.
British.
All right, so number 3, he's gonna see if he gets his web thingy
All
back.
in one go, you guys.
All right.
beautiful.
So number 3 is going to come down. He's gonna
Just
5,
like you
10.
Hey,
He's gonna
hey,
drop.
boy, hey.
He's gonna move himself over to
Gender
here
bending.
and kind of be half on the wall,
Sure.
half on the ground.
Smush us my dice.
He is sort of covered with oil, and he's going to try to bite the thing that threw the oil flask at him. That's going to be a 11.
No. But
Number
now
2
it's in burning distance for me.
is also
You have
going
burning
to
things?
come down the
Tinderbox.
wall
Okay, yeah.
and try to bite Lucifer Morningstar. So that is a 22.
I would like to use my spirit shield.
Okay.
Reduce whatever the damage is by 5.
You
As-
take 3 points of piercing damage.
Hey!
Suddenly you're surrounded by goblins that are like jumping around and annoying the
You
spider.
must make a Constitution saving throw.
They can't protect you from that.
No.
9 poison damage. Number 5 is going to come running over to this space.
Many
and
much
it's going
burning.
to use its web and try to shoot at Pink Eye. That is a 22 to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
You are restrained.
Okay.
Okay.
Then that
Fine.
brings up Lucifer. So you got this guy, he's
Fire,
5 feet
fire,
off the ground. This guy's actually on the ground.
Number 2, baby.
Yes, number 2 bit you.
Fuck that guy.
Get him. Get him, baby.
Oh, he's in melee range, so disadvantage.
Damn it!
He said firebolt.
Was it a 20 and
2.
2? Okay, not a 20 and
Sorry,
a 1.
honey, it's hitting range spell attack and melee.
What's the 15 right there then?
It's plus 5. He's 5 feet off the ground.
Okay.
The plus didn't really
The
plus.
plus does not look like a plus. It looks like a 15.
Well, the red marker is dying.
I'm sorry. That's why.
The orange one may or may not have ended up in my bag. I found it when I was DMing the other day.
Oh.
No wonder I can't find.
I know.
one
I'm
for
sorry. I'll get it for you. It looks like my like highlighters,
Okay.
so I just.
So after Lucifer is Buttercup.
I'm going to do bonus action Hunter's Mark on what number 3 is right in front of me, right?
Yeah, number 3 is right in front of you.
And
Well, it's
then
half on the
roll
wall,
attack
half on the
first.
floor.
Oh yeah, that's good. And then Booming Blade with a 19.
19 hits.
Lots of damage here. Let's see here.
So many dice.
8, 10,
24 plus bonuses.
24 plus bonuses, so 27 points of damage.
Veda and Oog, dexterity saving throws.
16.
When you have Hunter's Mark.
11.
11.
Can I try to pull it
Yeah.
out?
I think
Just
so.
barely
Oh,
enough
barely
to get
enough.
out of the way. Good.
You're
That would be
I say, how'd
Pink
you-
Eye.
I throw my
I bumped
dead.
into.
I'm
Lucifer.
How'd you like that,
in
Lucifer?
Webs.
You are restrained.
Hey,
Yeah.
I kind
So
of
I
wink
am-
at Lucifer.
I
So
bumped
how'd you like
into
that?
her.
We
Guys,
could-
near Sam.
Okay.
I'm going to. Well. So I know I can take an action to try and get myself out of the webs.
Yes.
But the question is, can I still use my interaction to pull out my hand axe?
You are restrained, so I'm going to say at this current instance, no.
Oh.
Your hands are kind of like.
Is it in
binded.
athletics to get out of the spider webs?
I believe it's your choice. Yes, it is your choice.
Yeah, I have advantage on athletics, so I'm gonna go with athletics.
It is a
That's-
strength check.
Oh,
Strength for sure.
You have disadvantage though because of the restraint, don't you?
no, it's just attacks. It doesn't matter anyway. Yeah. What?
Okay. No, it doesn't say there's disadvantage on the strength.
Okay, yeah. So that's a 22.
With 22, your action, you are free of the webbing.
Yeah. I don't. I'm just gonna pull out the hand axe, I guess.
Okay.
The dull one.
Okay. All right, Og.
Okay. I've done this before. Shall do it
So when
again.
passing through a ally space, can
Difficult
I make an
terrain.
attack within their space as long as I don't end my turn
No.
in that space?
They be blocking you.
That'd be in the middle of your movement.
So I'll provoke an attack
can't
of
stop another
opportunity
creature
from
space.
2, but I'm going to wait 4 on fire.
Well, you would never leave two's range.
If you're moving
He's gonna
up
move
there-
back again, I think, is what he's saying.
I'm going
Yes.
to end here. So,
Yeah.
So no, you don't provoke an attack of opportunity. Only if you exit from that space.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and light number 4 on fire. Who's going to take 5 points of fire damage from that?
It's gonna cook it like a spider.
Excellent. That begins
Cook it
in
like
top
a
of the next
spider.
round.
It's gonna
And
curl up.
Veda.
I'm going to stab number 2 in the rapier if I can. Is
Okay,
it close
yeah.
enough for me to do that? Neat.
It is
Poke. Ooh, shit. 17 to hit.
17
Woo.
hits.
That's my that, and that's the that, and then bloop. That's for 17 damage.
17 points of damage to that.
I like being a rogue.
Then it is the giant spider's turn.
Spiders.
Number 2 is going to try to bite the thing that just hit it
Yeah.
with a 18.
Yes.
That's
Spirit
going to be
8.
What's the wording on that?
If it would take damage, it doesn't take the damage.
No, like,
What do you mean?
Is it
Are you
something
close
have to be
enough
able to
and-
see? Because
Well,
Veda
where
she's
is?
currently behind you.
I think it says whenever a creature within 30 feet. It's this way. Still this way. Yeah. Oh yeah, it says say you can see.
Okay.
So, that's 8 points of piercing damage
Neat.
and a constitution saving throw.
How
Neat.
many times can you use that?
It's my reaction.
Okay.
I fail.
I wasn't sure about the limit.
14 poison damage.
Nice.
That is number 2. So number 4 is going to try. So at the start of its turn, it's going to take some 5 fire damage. from the burningness, and it's going to try to bite the thing that lit it on fire, Oog the Ugly, with a freaking 7.
No.
Spider.
Toasty,
Number 5
toasty.
is going to use some of his movement to kind of, let's see, he's going to go, now he's going to try to like go up on the wall a little bit and try to bite Oog as well. I'm going to give you half cover. I don't think it's going to matter. He's probably not going to roll high enough. Nope. 11.
Nope.
Alright, then that is Lucifer.
So I'm gonna make eye contact with you.
As I'm bleeding a little bit.
You're not out of this yet.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word. And I'm going to choose everybody, but I'm only looking at her.
Okay.
Like, you know, this moment.
Thanks.
Including myself.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Not down to 4 or anything.
So, that's 6
Okay.
healing to
Neat.
everybody.
That's a bonus action.
Up to 10.
And then what would I do?
What would you do?
What would I do? I would try to kill these things as best I can.
Yes, I agree.
So I'm going to. I can't do that as a spell. I have to use a cantrip.
Yeah.
So I'm going to firebolt.
Which one?
Number 2.
Disadvantage shot?
That's fine. It's attacking this chick right here.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that is 23.
Right.
Cool.
Burn!
Burn. That's wait.
Just
That's a fire spell.
Oh, you're cool.
So I treat 1s as 2s. So that is 11. I remembered. Whoop whoop.
Good job.
Buttercup! Number 2 is looking bad, but still alive.
Let's see. Should I like pass diagonally like this way?
5, 10, 15. Takes you 25, 30 to get there. Yes, but there's going to be consequences of the action because that is a burning spider, and you are passing passing through that particular space. So it'd be a D4 of fire damage if you want to run through there.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Okay.
I'm trying
Then
to impress
you can
Lucifer.
do that.
And Lucifer's like, go for it.
Run through the fire and take some damage. That would impress.
I see that
Lucifer.
look in your eye. Do it.
All right, so that's
I'm like, I
3
weaken
points of fire
Oh,
damage.
I weaken him as I run by. You said 3 points?
3, yeah.
And then I will bonus action to move Hunter's Mark to whatever number that's right there.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah.
And swing with Booming Blade
Okay.
with a 20 a lot.
That hits.
Look, that's just our term now. 20.
Yeah.
Call from Carl.
Good old Carl.
Hi, Carl.
Let's see here. 10.
We're assuming he's watching.
8, 18 plus 3,
Yes,
21
He's
points
going
of
to be
damage.
watching.
Right?
21 points of damage to
Nice.
spider number 4. He's still kicking.
Jeez.
And
That brings
then I
up.
saw
all
5
eight
more
legs.
feet, right?
Yeah.
You said it's 25?
You
You said
what is your race?
a half of I have 30 feet of movement?
Yeah, you used all 30 feet to get there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought you said it took 25.
No,
No,
30.
30
30.
to get there.
Never mind.
So I realized
Wait.
that I wouldn't have been able to use my
Wait,
reaction
what is
anyway because I had to spend my turn getting out of the spider webs and nobody else attacked me while I was in the spider webs.
It takes 2 rounds for your rage to end.
So if you haven't made an attack since your last, if your turn ends and you haven't made an attack since your last turn, or taken damage since then, I got covered in webs and then nothing hit me.
Okay.
That's just that's my understanding of it.
Okay.
But I would like to take my
yeah.
turn.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to rage again.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack number 4 because it's right there.
All right. The fire's mostly gone out on it.
Yeah.
You help put it out. You gotta do with that.
Recklessly.
Okay.
23
17 both times.
Oh.
for 6 slashing.
6 slashing. Okay.
And then I'm going to attack it again.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Hit.
14.
Dead.
Yeah.
Dexterity saving throw. Nah. It's on the ground already.
Yeah.
Buttercup. Dexterity saving throw. There's already a dead spider there, so it's got to go one way, and there's a live spider the other way.
Makes sense.
Dexterity plus 5. So, 7.
Pink Eye does a chop up and a chop up, and the spider kind of does one of these numbers over
Curls
onto
up.
you. And you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage from spider landing on you.
Can I use my reaction on that? Because you can counterspell during your own turn. You can actually counterspell somebody's
But it's not
counterspell.
an attack.
But it says damage.
Sure. You want to use your reaction on that?
Yep. Because she's taking stupid risks and taking damage as the healer, so you only take 2.
Woo!
I'm going to scramble up over the spider and down to over there.
Yeah, sometimes the girls gotta impress the guy.
Yeah, and then, endanger everybody else as a result.
Oog.
No big deal.
Don't blame me that Cole wanted to go write stuff down, so he left us.
So the fire on
blaming
4 is
you.
put out?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's a problem. Guess what I have for 5?
Fluffer nutter.
I'm going to throw 2 oil flasks at 5 to
Okay.
douse this sucker.
Alright, throw the first one.
That is 11.
Okay, that misses and flies behind number 5,
Oh, good.
covering this area back here.
Nice.
Lots of burning options.
Yes, all of the burning.
And then,
The second one?
yeah. Have I been able to make a melee attack with one, like smashing it onto
You
it?
had like a
Do you want to try?
one
I would actually.
D4 or
Roll a d20, add your strength modifier, not your proficiency bonus.
Okay. That is 23.
Roll a d4.
4.
Oh.
Okay, that's 4 points of bludgeoning damage to the spider. Let's go like this. For this scenario, I want you to roll a dexterity saving throw, but you have disadvantage on it because you were purposely trying to hit the spider. So how much oil got like on you with that blow?
Okay.
Ooh.
So 11.
11. You'd figure about half went on the spider, half went on you with that kind of roll.
Maybe don't
Make me
light.
fist.
Maybe don't light the.
I am
Cinder
I am okay with this.
Okay. Live vicariously.
Alright, then
Dangerously.
that's the
That's
top
the
of the
word.
round,
Neat.
which is Veda.
I'm gonna stab it on the wall.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm gonna really stab it on the wall. 22 to hit.
Hit.
Neat.
Get it.
Get it. 20. Nope. Sorry. 23 damage.
Hog and Lucifer, dexterity saving throws.
Sorry.
Spiders coming down off the wall.
So good or so bad?
Look, a
11.
spider!
Oh.
11.
11. Okay. What'd you roll?
One.
Natural 1.
So dexterity.
That's gonna be 6
That's
points.
a 2. That's a 2.
6 points of bludgeoning damage. You are knocked prone and pinned beneath the spider.
I'll get you.
You kind of like moved just out of the way, and it swah, mostly lands on Lucifer.
Can I use my bonus action to try to get her out? Or get him out?
Not right now.
Okay.
Not your turn.
I know. It was though.
Yeah, but that's not what you can do with the bonus action,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Just checking.
Then it's going to be the spider's turn. Number 2 is gone from existence.
I mean, it's still
Kinda.
scratching us, but.
So number 5 is the only one that we see.
Number 5 is the only one that anybody
Please
sees.
be the only one.
And it is very flammable.
You are too.
Number 5 is going to try to bite Oog the Ugly because he just tried to feed it his fist, so it thinks that he's trying to get fed.
Nom nom nom.
17 plus 5, so 22.
That's a hit.
That'll be 11 piercing damage and a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. That is a 10 on the Constitution save.
That's 12 points of poison damage. That brings up Lucifer, who's currently pinned underneath a spider.
Can I crawl out from under it?
Uh,
Toward number 5.
Not toward number 5, because Og's there.
You could crawl out from underneath of it. It's going to take half your movement to crawl out and probably the other half to stand up.
That's fine.
All
I just want to be like.
Yeah, no, I get it. You don't want to be pinned by a dead spider.
As it's
if I'm
curling
here,
up.
can I
Ugh.
see?
Give it a spider hug.
Yeah,
Here.
yeah, you can see
It's
it.
like you pinned underneath it as
The
the legs
corner
are
thing
curling up,
applies
and it like
here.
scoops you up and like squeezes you
That's
to its
where-
chest.
Sorry. I want to be too close.
Abdomen.
I'm going
Abdomen.
to try to fire
Thorax.
it.
Try to firebolt it. Roll a hit.
That's 25.
That's definitely going to hit number 5. Og, take 5 points of fire damage.
As your
Sorry.
fist lights on fire.
That is 4
Like, up
fire
his-
damage.
4 fire damage plus the 5 that it takes from being doused in
9.
oil is 9 points of fire damage
9.
to it. Alright, that brings it down to that. It's not bloodied yet. So after that, it is Buttercup's turn.
I'm going to bonus action move Hunter's Mark to
Alright.
it. And be like, Thunderstruck! Ooh,
Thunder.
nice. 25.
Where do you got? You gotta.
I'm moving up. Sorry, move up.
Move up.
I said
move
move up.
around the
The dead spider. Get over to the left side.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's fine. That hits.
There we go.
Ba-dunk. Got away.
Caltrop.
From thunders.
Ooh, nice. That's
Hoping none of
good.
those ones pop out.
10, 20, 29, 32 points of damage.
So there's clearly a lot broke with a level 6 character able to do 32 points of damage with just rolling dice like that. So I'm gonna have to drill down into that character, and I will be talking to you with about that. There are abilities that probably shouldn't stack that you're stacking. I don't know where, but I'll see if I can find it. That's gonna be Pink Eye.
I'm gonna run up and. Oh wait, no, she's in the way. I'm gonna hurl the hand axe at it.
All right, we'll hit.
Is that nice?
14.
14 connects.
Nice. For 5 bludgeoning damage.
The spider curls up dead.
Ooh, dunk.
Nice.
I'm
Done.
And that is all of those guys.
gonna crawl over and grab my hand axe and battle axe because I dropped that too.
Excellent. So you had that times that, and then you had one of those, and then you had
I never wrote that down.
that times that,
Alright.
plus that,
Mm-hmm.
plus that,
Mm-hmm.
plus that,
Mm-hmm.
minus all of this, divided by 300.
The square root of that.
That's if we're
A squared plus B
keeping
squared.
actual count of
Yeah.
experience points, it's 380 for everything that you fought
Okay.
since the last long rest.
What's
So
that bring us up to, Grace?
You tell me, I'll tell if you're right.
23, 380.
I have 15,288. So we got
yeah,
380
you
right?
should be 23.
What?
23,000.
No, that's the next one.
Yeah, 23,000 is the next one. We should be
What are
at
we at, Grace?
1400.
That's what you're
14,000.
15,668.
14,000.
15,668?
Yeah.
Right there.
And that is my stand-in proxy as the Dungeon Master.
Not
for
too terrible,
Dungeon
I guess.
Mad Mage. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself and it wasn't too terrible.
Stretch.
Mostly it was random monsters, wandering monsters.
Yeah, noticed.
Well, we didn't get very
And
far.
some rope.